from a very interesting contract you've signed. And yeah, with that, you guys went through and you've teleported once before, and you had that familiar feeling of being kind of pulled like a rubber band almost to the next location. But in the middle of that, it felt like a record scratch or a VHS has kind of had a fuzzy moment or broke or something. Everything seemed to just stop for about a half second. And Solaris, you heard that voice say, "Remember my gift." And you all come out of the teleport, and it is dark. And going from the kind of semi-bright lit area that you guys were in from the sconce torches to nothing, it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust. And even those of you with dark vision, your eyes take that second to adjust. And the first thing you notice is you are in a better just open that fucking book. Why you do this to me? I totally marked you earlier. Where'd you go? There you are. A very large, dark, dank stone area you find yourselves in. There is this pale blue light that kind of lights around you to where you can kind of see what's going on here. You first off, you look at your feet, and there is not a familiar teleport circle. There is a mosaic kind of built in this obsidian stone, kind of almost reflecting this bluish tint, almost underlighting it with the reflection, the way it kind of goes off there. But no teleport circle. You look to your left and right, and you see one large tomb on each side. And Solaris, you notice ahead of you there is a set of stairs that lead up to this kind of which you can assume a dark colored curtain. But in front of that curtain, still kind of on the stairs in this frozen pose, you see what looks like a woman. I don't know if you can see my camera, but holding a gesture like she's holding back something heavy. And the woman is stone.
Now, when you say
Well,
like stone, does like would I perceive that she used to not be stone, or like this is like a larger than person statue type deal?
It is a person-sized statue.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll me just a medical check. Oh no, a craft check, crafting check. She looks to be a beautiful like a very intricate statue.
It's a
From
10 total.
standing. Yeah, she looks to be a very intricate statue from where you guys are standing. Go ahead and pull you guys. But yeah, something was very off about that teleport, but you're not entirely sure what.
The voice I heard, what voice was that?
That sounded very much like a voice that you excuse me, a voice you've come to know as Saren Ray's voice. And yeah, if I can do this every time, if I can lose where I put my damn map, and I have to. Damn.
Yeah, sorry for running late. Family stuff.
Aim.
I take it those 2 missed calls and voicemails I have are from you.
Maybe.
I was going through like 2 missed calls. Who the fuck is calling me? It's probably a scam. Georgia.
Georgia.
I get a lot of calls scam from Georgia.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do too. It's weird.
Yeah, right. It's just like, oh man, it must be the fucking.
Then you should answer one day and be like, "How much do you make? Are you looking to hire?"
Scam the scammers into giving you a job. There you go. No, you.
Yeah.
Hey, hackers do it. Good ones.
That teleport feel weird to anyone else?
Feel funny.
I mean,
Room feels
I know
easy.
we only did it once before, and it's still new to me. But are they supposed to feel like I just skipped?
No.
It's not
Did
right.
anyone else hear a voice?
No.
I hear your voice now. Does that count?
Yes. Good job, Grim. Oh, a map. A map is loading.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear
Just
I didn't hear any voices or anything. Just uneasy feeling, and it's like my entire body skipped a beat.
Shit.
It's like from what I perceive, Samurai herself again to use her gift, but I don't know what that means.
My poor Grim model. I can't find his arm.
I can't see you.
I dropped him today and half of him exploded.
oh
Wait.
no.
Wait, what?
Just lower your green mark to about 30 feet or so.
The rocks don't
And then just
vanish.
scroll in, just scroll in a little bit.
Huh.
You can also hit N to turn on the calling, and it'll open up a box.
It'll cull as long as you like do the little scroll in.
There we go. That's a little better.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, the curtain in front of you, has that. It's the glow that you guys are getting. You guys are starting to adjust a bit more to the lighting in here. Again, dark, but again, that blue glow kind of emanates from almost nothing. Well, actually, I shouldn't say nothing. Emanates from nothing around you, but you can kind of see in front of you that the curtain or drapes or whatever that is in front of you almost seems to have that blue light glowing underneath it, like at that floor level.
Oh.
I'm gonna glance down at the floor, taking a note that the fucking teleporting circle that we're familiar with ain't here, and I'm just gonna kind of just be like, "Shit, how are we gonna get back?"
We'll kill whatever's in here and leave.
I mean, thanks, Captain Obvious.
You asked a question.
It was more on the rhetorical side, but sure.
Rhetorical?
That's right, you get very right.
Right.
Meh. Not yet. I have a
Well,
suspicion before the end of this session you'll see him. So I have a suspicion Grim's gonna go down.
wherever we are, looking around, does this look like I would assume what the inside of the castle would look like, or does this look like?
Just a I mean, it's a very gaudy looking tomb. It's very nice, beautiful. On the inside here, I mean,
So as a guess, I would now mentally guess like maybe we're somewhere like underneath the castle. Like does it look like it's like in the
if
ground almost?
if this teleport was supposed to take you to the castle, this is a very odd place for it to teleport you to.
Gotcha. Well, wherever we are, I guess our path is committed at this point.
Yeah, it seems like it. Do we want to stay here in the dark, keeping to the shadows, or do we want to bring a little bit of light?
These
I bring
coffins,
out my sword.
Are these coffins in the room as well?
Yes, there are two very beautiful, intricate tomb. Really more sarcophagus, I guess, basically at this point.
We'd actually, Bevnor, you and I would have dark vision still, actually, even.
Yes.
Yep.
Grim has dark vision anyway.
Yeah, because I was just asking if we wanted to keep it dark, keep the shadows, or if we wanted to bring a little bit of light. We're gonna try to keep it quiet and stealthy here. I don't want to be walking around with a big, flaming, bright sword.
I would have it at the ready.
As always.
But I can only guess wherever we are. We're assuming whether this is the castle with Strahd, which seems odd for it to be that, or wherever we went, you would think they would know that we did.
That's true. Here we go. Maybe we could find out what these, who these sarcophagi here. I'm gonna go over to this one. I want to see if there's any like inscriptions on it.
So this coffin is this obsidian type make, like almost like an obsidian marble, I guess. It is very beautiful. There's a carving, kind of etched in gold almost, of the visage of a man. Again, in a very intricate flowing robe, very much looks kingly almost.
This seems very ornate and almost royalty-like. Any inscriptions on it for like names to ID who it's to?
No. Yeah, no.
All right.
I will say though, the bottom, so that's like the top of the sarcophagus, that very beautiful flat, with that beautiful intricate looking man on the top, etched onto the top. The sides are of again, that kind of gold inlay of battles and victory, and that's kind of the vibes you're getting from battles, victory, conquest, peace, even. It's just kind of like those almost like medieval type kind of etching on the side.
So somebody of really high nobility who has seen a lot of stuff at his time. Great battles, great conquests. Right. I'm gonna go check out the other one here, but before I go, seeing Grim next to me, I'm like, don't touch anything. Go check out this one.
Southern one here is this beautiful white marble with an obsidian inlay depicting a very beautiful woman on the top of it. And the carvings underneath, like at the sides of the tomb, kind of depict this sort of again, nobility, no conquest or anything like that. Peace, kind of stewardship. You actually see one of the carvings looks quite a bit like the man in a more rudimentary sense, since you've already seen him, and also depicts sort of this religious undertone to everything, with sunlight radiating down in some areas, growing crops. You see one side of it does have kind of like this prayer sort of thing kind of going on, like multiple priestesses in prayer. But yeah, oddly enough, too, the sort of rudimentary depictions that you're seeing of the type of gown for those priestesses, or that kind of religious congregation there, looks exactly like the dress the woman that's in stone on the stairs looks like.
Hey, Solaris, come take a look at this.
I'll go take
would
a
you-
look at it.
See what you make of this. Come take a look at this cliche. Ding.
Take a look.
I'll give it a good looking over and detect
It's a
magic,
very
see what I can
rudimentary
sense.
look to it, but the gown that the woman, the gown that's kind of flowing backwards on her. Imagine like a windswept gown for the woman on the stairs, but it's all like stone work. It's hers is obviously a much more detailed and intricate looking thing there. Detecting magic. Nothing. Actually, no, you would detect magic standing right here. But it is abjuration.
Well, Fibnor, what do you think? I'll tell him what I sense, but what do you want to do?
Sorry, I should have clarified too. Pointed, like trying to detect if that object is magical, nothing.
Nothing.
But your general detect magic that you can burst out does detect abjuration in the
Gotcha.
vicinity.
Well, I'm not 100% sure. Just it looks like with these two here, I don't know, it could be, they're definitely royalty of some sort, just based on the inscriptions and just the ornate level of just, hey, they were here. But what's I find curious though is, I mean, look at the priests inscribed here, or what I take are potentially priests. That looks a lot like the same stuff as Stone Chick on the stairs there is wearing. As I gesture over to the figures, tombed in stone on the stairs.
Can I read that inscription at all?
It's less of an
It's
inscription,
a
more of
image.
a pictogram.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I try to make sense of the result?
What is it called? Cuneiform writing?
Something like that, yeah. Roll me a religion check for this. Like, you're trying to decipher this picture exactly. It's more of a religious kind of sense.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Pretty good.
We need to
20, dirty 20.
So, the
I settle on
picture
that?
here looks very much like one of the books that you remember reading way back showed a very similar looking
Leveled up
picture.
last week.
It is basically a ritual consecrate to consecrate ground, basically. And for the amount of people that are there on this on this pictogram here, it had to have been a very large area. Yeah, just massive.
Want to see what's inside?
I don't know if that's a right idea, Grim.
It's a grim idea.
It's a good, yeah.
It's a grim prospect. There
It's
we
a
go.
very grim prospect.
Sometimes it's best to let the dead lie.
They could have some cool stuff.
No.
Grim, since you're looking for cool stuff, you kind of notice the obsidian on the ground, and you happen to take a look upwards, and you see kind of like this pale sort of glint off of the ceiling, much in the same pattern as the obsidian below you, but without good lighting. Unfortunately, dark vision is black and white vision, but you can kind of tell the glint from it.
Hey guys, the ceiling is shiny.
I go ahead and kind of glance up at it and do my fox eyes see when I look up at the ceiling here.
Dark vision with no light or anything like that.
Do we
Do you
still
want
have?
some light?
We still have the
Yeah, you
that
can still have
dark
the
Yeah,
dark
we
vision.
still got
Okay.
dark vision.
Yeah. You got it for like another
If-
like.
If we
14,
want
15
some
hours.
light to see colors and stuff here better, I'll put up my spheres and light up the room.
Okay.
Getting any combat or anything like that. I need to hurry up and get my level 9 fucking class speed because I forgot we leveled up last week.
You said you were
Forget your
checking out.
hit points.
You were checking out the ceiling, Febner?
Yes, I was. Grim pointed out the ceiling was shiny. I was gonna glance up and see what I make of it. If I could even see it, because, yeah.
Um. So, conjuring up those dancing lights and then kind of lifting them up toward the ceiling, you notice that the the entire ceiling is this kind of very beautiful Gothic style vaulted ceiling, but it has a gold covered like a gold but and larger version of the sort of symbol that's kind of below you. The kind of circular, yeah, the symbol that's below you. That's the best way I can describe that. Yeah, it's just the obsidian one's very small beneath you, like underneath your feet, and then you look up and it's massive and encompassing like the entire vaulted ceiling. And
Okay.
no.
Well, how far up the stairs is this statue of the
Um,
woman?
it is pretty much like at the top of the stairs, like maybe the last couple steps at the top. It's not terribly far away from you guys, but like it's still, yeah.
Still looks suspicious. That'd be an odd place to put a statue.
Yes.
Very much like, I mean, I figured, I mean, it looks like potentially someone that was turned to stone.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be a good idea to start looking for traps or triggers, because I do not want to end up like that figure.
It'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of look at Enzio and Foxy here and wanna check out the stairs and the top of the stairs. Be careful. It could be a creature, or it could be something else too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. See, how far are we? We're like less than 30 feet, aren't
Yeah, much less, yeah. Probably
we?
like
Yeah, I'll
10, 15.
have
I'll-
my spear out, ready to throw up.
I'm gonna float my
Ready
my
to throw up.
my spheres over there too to sort of shed light up at the top of the stairs so we can see further.
Jasper's gonna follow Grim around.
I'm gonna go ahead and when I make my way up the stairs, I'm gonna follow Solaris there. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna draw my sword, my sun sword, and take a minute to extend the blade. With full brightness.
Alrighty.
I see your sword is longer than mine.
Your Schwartz is longer than mine. So who's in front here? Who's on first?
I'll be on first.
Who's second?
Grim will be
Good.
second.
I'll
Jasper
follow
will be third.
right next to Grim then, so I'm next to Fevnor's deflect because I'm like just scooting next to him.
And as
Hey, buddy, old pal.
as everybody's as you know, they're kind of scooting up next to me. I notice. Oh, hey, I have another tail. I believe
One
that's
less whisker. Yoink.
That's 4 tails now. Yes, I have 4 tails now.
Alright.
But only 3 whiskers. Yoink.
All right, Big Jasper, knock it off.
Big Jasper.
Step Jasper, what are you doing?
Oh my god. Oh, shut the fuck
Oh.
up.
You're welcome.
I hate
So-
that so much.
So cursed, I know. So, Bevnor, what do you do since you're first up here? What do you,
Okay.
like, how are you approaching this?
For these particular stairs, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna very carefully take each step going up, observing to make sure there's no. I don't want to see if there's any. I don't want to accidentally depress any potential things on the floor. I'm taking it very fucking slow and methodical going up these stairs.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception to kind of like check for traps as you're going up the stairs there.
I'll assist him
Fox
just.
eyes.
I'll assist him just by like sort of keeping my where he's looking. I try to keep a spear of light near.
30, 20.
Okay. All right.
8 plus. Well, no, my bad. No, up 18. The plus 2's for initiative.
Traps. Pushes the wolf.
Yeah, 18.
All right.
21 for assist.
All right. So, yeah, he kind of keeps that hovering light right there at the stair, and you kind of just tap your foot on it and just kind of get a little feel, and then take that step. Nothing happens. Okay. So you repeat the process going up. There's about 15 or so steps to this. Maybe not 15, probably like 10 or
Yeah.
so.
It's slow, but rather be safe. And then getting up to the
About the
individual
last
here.
few steps there, yeah, you'll get to this statue. It is very lifelike. Like gown, like you've seen like how stone carvings are. Walking up the steps, the gown has a recess into it, so it's very lifelike. like crazily lifelike.
Like,
Can I
Medusa
see
turned
the
somebody to
face of the
stone.
statue, or is it looking right away from us?
It's looking up at the curtain, kind of doing that motion there.
So wait,
Um,
does it look like this person touched the curtain and was turned to stone, or is that
too far away.
more of it a gesture of like, oh no, don't,
N-
and they were
Hard.
Gesture.
Try. Go ahead and I guess insight check the statue.
I guess because I
Got a
was also I
perception?
was going off the way you fucking did your thing on camera,
No,
so
it's
yeah.
like
Like the
it
hands up,
looks as
like
though someone's either
terrifying?
pushing something heavy or holding their
okay,
hands up and
pushing.
bright.
Because the way you had it in your face is more. It had that like feel of like, oh, you know, they're kind of like, please don't.
I'll do that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, they're pushing. Gotcha. Okay, yep.
That or it's Palpatine.
It's Palpatine. Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
I'll also do a detect magic here now that I'm close enough to like the curtain and statue.
Yep.
See if I detect
Yep.
anything new.
You were pretty much within range of that. Go down there. You checked out again that abjuration. You can feel it.
Yeah, just gonna kind of walk up, you know, easily next to the statue, just wave my paw in front of it, just like
Nothing
in front of the
happens.
face, like, well, it's definitely stone, but give it a little bit of a look over just to kind of see, you know, what like kind of like that. See if it had like a look on her face of what had happened. I guess.
What
like,
the hell?
Wrong thing.
I was able to select all of your guys and move them. That's kind of cool.
I'm
Like,
gonna
what
also
kind of-
do
what
that
kind of
and like
what kind of
checking out like her
expression?
face and stuff, see if I recognize.
So you two kind of we'll say you kind of like split the sides here of the person kind of looking around to the face. It is a face in like strained, like a strained face, but has kind of this like it's almost like you can see like the sinew in the neck kind of straining, but almost like this peaceful look, kind of just like closed eyes, almost accepting as they're doing that. Solaris, you recognize this face. It is the face that you've kind of seen here and there in the amulet, or through the amulet, I should say.
Glancing at, you know, the face and the hands is like, it kind of looks like she was pushing on something, right?
Pushing
Sweet.
against something,
Against
pushing
something.
on something. Hard to tell.
Oh, what a way to fucking go.
Jasper's gonna start wandering around the statue.
Oh.
You said there's magic, Solaris? Magic? On the statue?
Abjuration.
Abjuration. Wearing that necklace and looking at the scene with the necklace, do I pick up anything?
You had taken that necklace off and put on the
sun
amulet
one.
of Ravenloft, yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to take that one off now and put the other one back on?
Yeah.
Okay. You put it on, and you kind of just look at this scene again, and just kind of surveying around a bit, and just kind of looking for anything. And you look behind you, and just nothing. Just and when you turn back around to look ahead of you at the statue, you can see past the statue where the curtain was. You see Strahd standing in front, and he looks to be. You don't hear any audio, but he looks to be like almost like making demands. And you look back toward the statue, and you see this woman, red, like flowing hair behind her, unbraided now. Her gown, almost like armor, like she's wearing. The way she's standing, she has that very strong stance. and you see Strahd just making demands, and then he takes a step forward, and she holds her so that she slowly raises her hands up, and you see him like kind of do like a no, and he begins to run forward. He's about 10 feet off where the curtain would start, and you see her like hold her hands up very quickly, and you see Strahd almost hit a wall and bounce back and land on his back, and he gets up, and you see that no repeating no, and you see her just straining and straining and straining, and you can see like the castle almost like teetering around you and shaking and moving, and you see her starting to slowly form this this stone skin from the tips of her fingers kind of going up to her arms, and you see it as it reaches her neck. She gets this peaceful expression on her face as it fully encases her, and that's where that ends.
So he just has his random vision at this time? Or where's he getting this from? I missed that.
The amulet.
The amulet.
That amulet has kind of been giving him those little visions every now and again. But again, that face, you've seen that face multiple times throughout your travels and different places. I will also say one thing that you did notice on her was the amulet that you're currently wearing, but looking at the statue, there is no amulet.
Okay.
Okay, Solaris, it looks like you
Sort
zoned
of.
out there for a minute.
Yeah, sort of gather my senses back here, and well, I had another vision. From what I could see, she cast this wall, stopping Strahd from getting to her, or possibly Unev here, or whatever analogy you want to put to that. Strahd was stopped by this wall, and then she slowly turned to stone, but she looked peaceful doing it, like at ease, like accepting. And it's the same woman from the visions I've seen before at the other Sarenrae temple, and I believe at the Druid's. Oh, the old Druid's place. Old wishes he wasn't stabbed. As for what they were fighting about or the why, couldn't tell you. But she seemed accepting of this.
Huh.
Did Strahd look undead?
He looked furious.
He looked
And
pissed.
furious.
Yeah.
He looked as you've seen him before already, so.
Looked like he wanted something, or they were discussing or demanding something, and then he started to step forward and she did this. And then he charged and bounced off it.
Huh.
Jasper's gonna pull out one of those charred wolf strips and start eating.
So I'm gonna just
I wonder
slowly.
how long ago that was.
I didn't really see anything like a clock or a calendar in the vision.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking out loud, like, you know,
Yeah, no,
how
I'm like,
old a
I'm
lot of
thinking
this shit
too.
is.
I'm like,
Hey,
I didn't.
Strahd, what's your little electric watch say?
One of those things where it's like that, because yeah, it's just with how old a lot of stuff here is. It's like, was this something that happened recently, or you know, all kinds of questions we may never get
So-
answers to.
I don't know what this was preventing him from getting to. Whether it's these couple of tombs back here,
Maybe it's
or
just the teleport.
there's more to this room.
Maybe he's stuck in here. Is he stuck in Casper's gonna knock on the wall. Hey! You in there?
I'm gonna grab him.
Ah, it's too late.
the-
I'm much
The
closer.
wall isn't really a wall. It's like a draped curtain.
The curtain. He's just gonna knock on the curtain.
What's your alignment, Jasper?
Chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Okay. You go to like tap on an imaginary wall, and your hand just hits the curtain and just like does a little curtain puff.
He's gonna keep puffing it. Hey, it's Fluffy.
I'm just sitting there with my just muzzle in my paw, just like face palming right now, just this fucking guy. It's like, Jasper, we love you, but sometimes you're a bit fucking much.
So I'll tell the group that in that vision, and I sort of like flick the amulet I'm wearing, she was wearing this.
Well, put it back on her.
Not. I'll clarify too. Not the amulet of Ravenloft. Your amulet.
Yeah, the one that's, let me see the visions. Yeah.
Why'd you take her necklace? Stealing things.
Oh, what happened if you put the necklace back on her, Horace?
Well, my other big question is, if she had the necklace on her, well, she did this and turned to stone.
Who took it off?
How did the necklace get from here to where it was?
So,
Look back
this
around the
place-
room, and like we don't see any entrances, exits, doors in here.
Nope.
Ghosts.
that's a question.
Well, if Strahd took it, Strahd had it.
If the necklace was originally hers, or if she was wearing it when this happened, what happened if you put it back on her?
I'm gonna reach forward
Alright.
where Jasper is fluffing the curtain, and like sort of put my hand through where I saw that wall also.
So it was more like it was an invisible wall. Like
Yeah.
yeah, and you're like, he hit something solid. So you push your hand through. You feel the curtain, and it's like it. There's openings to it. There's not just a solid curtain. There's like multiple openings to it. As you kind of find out, pushing your hand forward, you kind of push your hand through one of the gaps, and you feel air, and then you feel another curtain.
Oh.
So when's the show start?
It's not one of those shows, Jasper.
It's curtains for you, Strahd.
Well, I can yeah.
Strahd likes the willies.
I'll take the amulet, and just for shits and gigs, I can put it back on her.
Nothing seems to happen.
Well,
Okay.
He said seems.
nothing seems to happen.
Jasper's gonna.
It's a DM.
Nothing seems to happen can also sometimes mean nothing happens. As with everything dealing with Sarenrae, it always seems to need some type of nudge, we'll say. I'm gonna like sort of like hold the necklace with one hand and hold her hand, like put my hand against one of her other hands and just sort of like channel Sarenrae's flame.
Okay.
At least she's stoned. She can't feel it.
You channel that fire through her, the amulet, however you want to do that. And you kind of get a sense of good, like very like happiness and almost relief kind of rush over you as the statue slowly begins to crumble to dust,
You broke
leaving the
it.
amulet in the pile of dust.
You broke it.
The lady disappeared.
You broke it.
Well, I don't know if she could still feel or not, but I got a sense of almost relief.
Solaris, I would be worried about putting that necklace on again.
You also got a sense of pride. Like something was very proud right then.
Can I try to like sense like was it proud like just like a general pride of maybe what she had accomplished or from what maybe just happened?
Sense mode of that feeling.
I want to fucking check.
Sense mode of that fucking feeling.
Just this.
I'm gonna insight check those fucking feels, man.
I won't make you do that. No, you get a sense of like pride in. You feel both, honestly. Like you kind of feel that the pride was the last sense of accomplishment, but that quickly turned to a almost like a mother looking on her child doing something for the first time, like that sense of motherly pride.
Definitely got like a sense that she knew me or
Got a
knows
sense
of
of
me.
knows of you, knew you, something.
Well, I'll reach down and like gently pick up the necklace and sort of like dust it off and slowly put it back on and think for a minute.
While he's doing that, Jasper's gonna start looking around the curtain for like a mechanism to open the curtain.
You notice as you kind of get to the sides there are these statues. You don't see this one's sword. Actually, honestly, they kind of looking across the way, they look like the one you're beside is right-handed, the other one's left-handed, and they both have their arm kind of hidden by the curtain, like the curtain goes like right in here.
Oh yeah, so like they're holding it, kind of. So.
Kind of maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. Can't see. I've got X-ray vision, sir. And and you see that there is like it is in an alcove, and it's a very narrow gap back there, but it's not like too small for you.
It's not Jasper.
It's not Jasper. It doesn't seem very Jasper proof, unfortunately.
It'll take a lot to fucking make something Jasper proof from what we've seen.
Hey, there's stuff back here.
Oh, there he goes again.
Did I put him in the bag?
No.
I
guess
can't believe I'm
technically
saying this. I think we should let him see what the fuck he finds.
Since only one amulet is vested, I can wear both amulets, just I'm only vested to one.
Yeah. I don't think you had to invest into the
This vision one, no.
Yeah, you didn't have to invest into that one.
No.
I don't think you did. No, yeah.
So yeah, I'll just wear both amulets for now and
Okay.
be jingle jangly.
As Solaris puts that amulet on again, Grim is gonna be like, "Don't do it! It melted the other woman."
You're the one dude on the mummy with all the different symbols.
Well, Grim,
I'm just picturing
if I
Solaris as
turn
like the
to
gangbanger
stone-
with the big fucking chains and just me
Grim,
and my homies
if
that work for Sarin.
if I ever turn to stone, don't put the necklace on me.
Got it. If you do turn to stone, what should I do?
Stuff them in your bag.
Seek a professional. High-level magician, sorcerer. Nethys would be a great start back at the academy.
I think you and Jasper are the only magicians I know. and I
Don't seek Jasper.
can help you. I'm no apothecary scientist, but I don't think Jasper could help you.
Well, hopefully that never happens.
Yeah, I don't know if my guardian deflection can save you from turning the stove, buddy.
Jasper, you kind of you Jasper it up, and you find that you're able to slip behind the statue and around to the other side, and you see the other side of this curtain has this statue is holding up a sword on this side, and kind of from that you can kind of see this pale blue glow, almost like I guess a third curtain, knowing that there's two curtains in between, and then this white glow spanning the entirety of the entryway there, almost perfectly in line with the sword tips.
So like a laser?
Imagine like the force field that you can kind of see like on maybe Star Wars or something like that. But yeah, you get around to this side of it, and yeah.
I'm behind the curtain. Woo!
Grim's gonna go up and stick his head through the curtain.
You
Jasper.
stick your head through the curtain. You encounter the second curtain. There's a good.
Jasper's turned
gap.
into a curtain.
I highly doubt that, Grim. But what's beyond the second curtain? Can you see?
So, I'm saying.
What about second curtains?
Okay, let me see. Jasper!
And yeah, you see Grim's head poke through like the force field kind of thing there.
How'd you do that? Doesn't that
Ooh,
happen?
Giggles.
You feel nothing. I mean, you see the glow around your shoulders and neck and stuff like that.
I'm just gonna walk through there, huh?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move forward myself and just carefully make my way through the curtains.
Jester's gonna start wailing. Oh God, it hurts! The pain!
You guys hear it on the other side. What's everybody's
wrong with
alignment here?
Neutral good.
I am just straight neutral. Neutral.
Got it, neutral.
Okay.
Right's
Neutral.
cat good.
Neutral good.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, you came through.
You guys just go all the way through the curtain, through the other side, through the force field thing there.
Yep. And
Yeah,
when
they're
I'm-
all going.
When I'm on the other side, I'm gonna kind of go over to one of the statues. Are there any like inscriptions on the statue at all, or?
This side, you're seeing the sword arm kind of pointing up toward that. You're seeing only half the base, or part of the base, rather like a third of it, basically. Think of it like third of statue. Curtain probably has the middle third, and then the last third you saw on the other side.
No, I mean I'll kind of go up to it. I'll see if I'll move curtain out of the way to see if there's any inscriptions on the base of it already.
You said you're neutral?
Neutral good.
Neutral good? Neutral good? Okay, yeah, you're able to kind of like push the curtain aside, look at the base of the statue. You see some inscriptions down there, but that's definitely doesn't look like any language you speak.
Sorry, I had family come in. Run that by me one more time.
You don't. The inscriptions that you see down there doesn't look like any language that you speak.
Is it a language he can read?
Do you need some help?
Looking at
Here.
this, trying to make sense of this, I'm like, hey, Solaris, can you read this? I can't
Like,
decipher. There's some language I don't know.
Talking to you.
Oh, sorry.
Do you need help reading?
Hey, Enzio, you got anything for this? Yeah, I could use another set of eyes or something. There's a language here I'm not too familiar with.
I am going to go ahead and quick out a comprehension elixir and give it to Wolf.
Oh.
Okay.
Look at the elixir real quick. Be like,
Does that help?
we'll find out. I'm gonna.
Just a second. I gotta figure out if you can actually read it or not.
Alright.
Common. It's a common language.
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 Does it go for any language or just common languages?
Opens up your mind, potential written word for the listed duration. you can understand any words you read so long as they are written in common language. Doesn't automatically allow you to understand codes or extremely
Okay. So
written
yeah,
passages.
you still can't read read this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say I'm just gonna pop the top off and give it a quick chug and wait, give it like a second or two, and then try to give it a read and be like, I think your fucking thing's broken, NCO.
Nah, you're just stupid and don't know how to use it.
I'm sort of like peeking over Fibner's shoulder.
I'm gonna
I'll
give
take.
him this like annoyed fucking look, like, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
What language is it?
Grim's gonna look at it and be like, I can read this.
What's it say?
No, I'm kidding.
Dude.
Grim can't read.
I'm gonna take a peek at it too, see if I can.
You're able to
comprehend
move the
anything.
curtain to the side and look, take over where Fevnor was, and you look. Looking at it, it's kind of got the. Actually, no, you wouldn't. I don't think you'd be able to read that still. I don't think.
What's
Yeah,
your
it
languages,
looks
Polly?
almost in the kind of almost like how someone would write arcane language, but it's not arcane. Like, you can't make heads or tails of it. None of it makes sense to you.
It looks like.
Like if you're familiar with one coding language, except it's a different coding language.
Yeah, it looks kind of similar, but none of it makes sense. Different
It's-
syntax.
almost like arcane, but different.
I'll take a quick look at it. Just, I don't think I can read it though. Hold on. Draconic, Goblin, Jotun, Orcish, Sylvan.
No, it
Ah.
looks to be like you
I
can
can't read it.
like common out of it a little bit, but it's like it's almost like looking at a very complex math formula. Like, you can see letters in there, but you know what the fuck they mean.
I don't fucking know what it is.
Huh. Well, if this fucking elixir that Enzio had couldn't even crack this one, must be super fucking old and rare, I guess. I don't know. Go ahead and slide the curtain there closed and carefully make my way up the stairs, checking for traps. I'm kind of towards the top,
All right. So,
peeking ahead.
just a second here.
Grim's gonna be shoulder to shoulder with Fevnor.
Okay.
For some reason, I can't be shoulder to shoulder with Fevnor. Slightly ahead of him.
And before you lies
How are you not in a freaking tile, Fevnor?
Yeah.
Looks like you're rubbing against them.
You're like in the middle of like the intersection of 4 tiles.
His tails keep a personal bubble space.
Two tails left, two tails.
This place looks very much like the beginnings of like a catacomb. Arch ceilings support very wide and low columns. And these columns are a good like 5 by 5 or maybe like 6 by 6, something like that in the areas. You also notice that some of these, kind of looking out with your dark vision, you can see that some of them have doors on them. This thick fog kind of lays, kind of almost, it dissipates at these stairs, but it kind of blankets the entire bottom, like where you almost can't see the floor, or it's very difficult to see the floor in this area. It hangs so low and so thick against it. You see the
Like that laugh.
The kind of ceiling vaults in pretty much all these like areas, like these 10 by 10s here. Let me see. Like in these like 10 by 10 areas that you can kind of see here, it kind of vaults up and down and then up again, kind of in that sort of gothic kind of style. And it's almost pitch black when you try to look further up into the ceiling. You can tell they're vaulted, but you can't see like the very tip on the inside of it.
Huh, okay.
Like the very like it's almost like something is pooled. Like if it was upside down, something would be pooled in it, and it's like this like obsidian black. Like it's so dark you can't see in
Glancing, glancing up there, kind of raising my my sword that's glowing now up a little, trying to get a little bit closer, kind of looking up. Do I get the sense that that's very similar to that obsidian ooze from the other temple that was, that receded into the hallway?
You connect the two dead on. They look very much like that.
Oh, fuck. It's that obsidian ooze again from the other temple.
Huck my javelin at it.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Well, just the visible, just like okay from the fucking. Just fucking calm down there, Grog. Oh,
it's getting hit.
Just dead on into it. Shit.
It throws the spear back.
It chucks it back.
Yo, you.
That was a 25.
25.
Ooh, that was a 19 too, right?
Like
Yep,
to
yep,
damage or to hit?
His
No,
crit.
to hit. My critical
Yeah,
specialization.
crit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Crits at fucking 19 to 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, never mind. That's pretty good.
Roll damage.
Yeah. Roll the damage for it. Yeah.
I would hope that hit.
No, it misses.
Oh fuck.
So they take 3 damage plus 6 damage, so 9 damage. And if they can, they also take 4 persistent bleed damage.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if ooze can bleed.
But it can ooze.
They can ooze, yeah.
Can you bleed?
You will. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
As
It's
I
a
see his
kill.
spear flying at it, all sort of like ready to produce flame if this thing starts retaliating.
And how much damage was that again? Sorry. Without the
9.
resistant. 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Your spear or your javelin chucks, and it hits with like that sickly sound of like hitting, like
Like
flesh,
Jello?
almost like
Pudding?
Jello flesh, gelatin. It's got that sickly thud, and you hear like this dull like kunk of like hitting stone, but it's very muffled. And this thing just almost lightning fast just retreats itself into this opening just in the top. Like it's maybe that big, and just it's almost like something pulled a plug and just right in. And your javelin goes most of the way into it, and then punk onto the ground. Ting, 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 ting.
And then back in my hand, because it has a returning room.
Looks like our favorite game of whack-a-mole again.
And the worst part is, it seems to be in every single indent up there.
Well, you only see this indent.
Oh, I thought
You're
you.
this close.
Okay.
This is the one I was describing, like this, specifically this indent. Yeah, you can see that. But you could probably guess, like, if all of them look like that, it might all be the same.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start, gently easing forward while keeping an eye on the ceiling to see when another indent ceiling kind of pops up.
Like I said, the indents kind of follow, like, that in each of those, like how it goes corner to corner there, like right there, kind of like you can kind of see the pattern going,
Oh
but you
yeah,
can't
so
see
it's
into them.
yeah, it's like just one of every box like this
Yeah,
on the
pretty
ceiling.
much.
There's an indent.
Yeah,
So there would be
Yeah.
another one.
up this way. Yeah,
Yeah, right. Okay,
here. Yeah.
gotcha,
So yeah, use that as kind of a guide.
gotcha. So it's every pillar like this. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and very carefully make my way forward. The next set of pillars. As I'm going forward, I'm gonna glance to the left and the right to see what I can see beyond spaces here.
Mm-hmm.
Then up to
I'll tell them
right here.
I'll basically try to keep produce flame at the ready if it tries to come out of the ceiling anywhere I can see, and I'm just gonna focus on watching up and following them by sound almost.
Okay. And yeah, you do see like these little doorways right there, right beside you. Those are like these stone doors.
We have a stone door here. I'll check that out, but I'm gonna wait for everybody to make their way over here.
Okay.
You guys coming or what?
Huh? What? I got lost in thought.
Grim doubts that.
I am going to take my bow out at this time. Yeah, returning.
Okay.
Jasper's gonna put his little staff at the ready.
Okay.
His staff of.
I'm gonna gesture to everybody to kind of step forward from out underneath the.
No.
You guys probably don't want to be under that.
Be quick, but I'll keep my eyes on the indents. 'Cause we learned from the other place that it can come out and move from there pretty quick too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hurry everybody forward here to get it
While we're
in the in between area because I want to time. I want to see
While
how long
we're-
we have.
while we're moving, I want to like kind of keep like looking left down the hallways, like watch our left flank.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a perception or anything, or?
No, you're good. You're keeping an eye out those ways.
Okay.
How far ahead am I able to see in this darkness?
60 feet.
60
You have
feet?
60
Okay.
feet dark vision.
Okay.
But you guys do have the spell that Solaris has too, the dancing lights. You can move those too, by the way, Polly, if you want them wherever.
I was gonna say, hey, Stellaris, you want to send those out ahead to see we got line ahead of us?
I'm just gonna step away from my computer for a second. Grim's just gonna stay shoulder to shoulder with Fevnor wherever you're moving.
Okay.
I should be able to make out the beginning of the stairs.
Yeah, you can see out. You see the beginning of the stairs there. Yeah, it's a very wide set in front there.
Right. Okay, so on the edge of this, these pillars here, I want to look up. Do
Yep.
I see in the next set of indents?
You do.
Oh.
Yep. It looks a little bit more full on this one.
Okay. Hey, Solaris, we got another one here. Is it me or is this one a little bit more full? Glance back at the other one.
It's empty.
Give this one a poke.
Yeah. He's gonna grab his javelin and make like a stabby motion and like huh?
It's pretty high up there. It's a good like 10 feet to the top of those little spots.
No, not to try and like stab it with the spear, like
Oh, you're just like pointing at it.
I'm just-
motioning,
I'm
like
Motion.
motioning, like I get to throw it.
I'm gonna give him that, like, little rotate of the paw, like, come on with it. Chuck the spear.
Okay, I'm gonna chuck my spear at it, or javelin. That's gonna be a 19.
All right. You same familiar thud. Can that go and roll the damage?
It'd be 11 damage.
And that dull crack of stone underneath. And yeah, it once again back up and retreats.
I'm good at this.
Okay, I want to glance to the one behind me that we just went by. Is that one still empty?
It looks to be filling very rapidly.
Hey, okay. So,
Forward.
yeah. but before we go, just quickly, want to check out this door.
Ooh.
Door here we passed.
Uh-oh.
Want to try to
Uh-oh.
give it a little bit of a tug, see if it opens or if it's
I'll
locked.
take a step back.
I'll keep my eye on that filling ooze.
Yeah, it's the one behind you guys now.
Jasper's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah,
Don't,
I'm
don't
just
step back too far.
kind of still looking down the corridors.
Okay.
Jasper's hugging up behind Grim.
Want to see if this door is check and see if it's locked or not. If it feels like it's locked, and if I can't open it, just give it a gentle, careful opening. Take a peek what's inside.
All right. Just double check something here.
Not concerning at all.
Is this kill immediately or over time?
Sudden death.
So, these are very much like heavy stone doors, with no handle or anything like that, but just has like a cut for you to be able to grab and like pull.
Okay.
Almost like a fridge door, maybe. I don't know. Put that idea in your head. And you go to tug, and it's. If you still want to try to open it.
Curiosity's gonna kill the fox, but yeah, I'm gonna try to open it. What's behind this
Roll me-
door?
Roll me a strength check. Or sorry, athletics.
Athletics, okay. It's a +7. So yes, 11.
It is very heavy, and you're not able to open it in a very timely manner. If you want to continue to try to open it, you could open it, but it'll take you some time.
This door's not wanting to budge. Hey, Grim. Let's see what's behind this door.
Need some help, little buddy?
A little bit.
All right.
I don't think this door has been opened in like a millennia or some shit.
Well, they're gonna work on that door for a bit. I basically will have I'm watching that inlet with a produce flame ready. If it makes a move, I'm firing.
Okay.
That's going to be a 29.
29, you just go. No problem at all. Just opening it up.
There you
On
go,
the
little buddy.
inside, on the inside, you see, upon a, sure. Hold on. Okay, so you see a. This is gonna sound really interesting, really odd rather. A man, a have you ever seen you've seen Lord of the Rings, right? Whenever they kind of do that tale of Aragorn dying, and then you see him laying on the slab on that bier of marble, and he then is turned like stone on the marble, like a carving basically. It looks like that, but solid gold. That's the best way I can describe it.
So like Han Solo frozen in carbonite, but he's frozen in
Yeah.
solid gold.
But it's
I
solid
love
gold,
gold.
yeah. It's
I'll
gold,
bet.
yeah.
I'll bet his hoo-hoo's gold too.
So you see the corpse, the bier of marble, and you see an inscription underneath that says Sir Eric von der Bucks.
Vonderbucks. Basically the medieval version of Sir Moneybags. Got it.
I wonder how many bucks he had.
I wonder the bucks he had, yeah.
You could say this bitch was getting all the doughs. What?
I wonder.
I wonder what's in the Wonderbuck.
Wunderbar.
Alright.
These look like they could be like well, wall tombs, I suppose. Is there a door on the opposing pillar?
Yep.
Okay, go give this door a try real quick.
Oh, doorman. Doorman.
Gonna like crack the
Detecting
knuckles.
magic. Do I detect anything?
Oh, why
near
would you do
these?
that to me, man? Why would you do that to me? Ah! So rough. Oh,
Damn it,
so
I was
mean.
gonna get
See, that just means that the DM has something, and
Yep.
it's got to be something spicy because now he's got to look it up.
No, you don't detect any magic. I'm just fucking with you. Not that you could detect.
Fucking
anyway.
insight check this DM.
Go ahead and try to insight check the DM. Go ahead, fucking try to do it, motherfucker. Let's go.
I got 2 20s before. Let's do it again. Nope.
Nope.
I got this.
Oh, Polly's going
Oh.
for it.
Done.
Here's our sacrificial dice.
That's an 18 to open that door.
Yeah, you've done it, and you kind of got the hang of it now, and you just open it up.
Just like opening a door.
What heavier?
Heavy.
You see.
Mike
So,
Myers.
you see just a very thick curtain of webs over this shapely female form lying on top of this marble slab. She doesn't look very much like a corpse other than the fact that she is pale as the linen that covers her. And you hear an exhale. My love, have you come to set me free?
Is Jasper in there?
Grim's just gonna say, sorry, madam, and close the fucking door.
Just closes the door.
I'm like,
That brings me back
looking
to our
up the
campaign.
ceiling. And I'm just like, what was that?
Just, huh?
That brings
Nothing
me
to
back
see
to our
here,
first
Slayers. Let's
campaign.
just move along.
And you hear like a very muffled please. And you hear this almost sound of scratching on the other side of the marble, or on the other side of the stone door.
Is Jasper
Every fiber of my being is telling me to not open that fucking door again, but it's when she said my love, is this Is this something to do with Straw? Is Strahd imprisoning his partners in the fucking catacomb?
They're called concubines.
Oh my god.
As soon as Jasper was following Grim, he's
The
gonna knock on the
concubine
door.
stage.
He's gonna knock on the door and say, "Hello."
No response.
Are you playing with my
Did that voice sound familiar at all?
Mm-mm. No.
No.
Nondescript
there.
Valaki female voice.
Because there's still the matter of our missing Matrinka. But
Do we even know what her voice sounds like, though?
Yeah,
Yep.
you've heard it before.
Yeah, we've heard.
Okay.
Well, you haven't, but they have. Twelve hasn't either. But
Oh, that's right. Bright has.
I wonder how
No,
many
right
of
down.
these are. Like, I didn't see her. What did you see?
There was a lady, and she started talking. But definitely dead.
Well,
I mean,
Grim,
dead, but
dead ladies don't talk.
I was actually about to say the same thing,
You-
but slightly different. We just both in unison were basically about to be like, people don't. Well, dead people
Tell her
don't
that.
talk.
aren't supposed to talk.
There's
Tell her that.
undead, but well, you shut the door in her face. That's kind
That's
of
not
rude.
very nice. You should open it up and say hi.
I just noped the door, okay?
Are we done here?
Well, we should probably talk to her, see what's
Yeah, see what's what at the very
what's
least.
going on.
Grim's gonna put his javelin away and pull out his axe.
Gonna have
Do
my
you need me to open the door
sort of-
again?
sort of light at the ready here. My son's sword. Kind of when Grim opens the door, as I'm gonna gesture him to go open the door. I have the sword at the ready to shine some light in the room.
You just see Grim make this big exasperated sigh like, I gotta open the door again.
Well, if she turns out to be
No
bad,
roll needed. No roll
Oh.
needed for it. Yeah.
Oh, but I super opened that door!
You
It's
get
28.
you get it open. And yeah, the web curtain that was over her is disturbed now, and she's lying back. You don't see any tears. You see her look, and she has these golden kind of slitted eyes that look at you. You're not my love. And she
Close it! Close
immediately
it!
Close
begins-
it, close it,
Close
close
it.
it, close it.
Go and roll me an initiative check here for you. Like basically soft initiative here right now. Just want Grim to roll, and I'm gonna roll against her.
Like we just wanted to talk as the door's closing.
Well, Fire's trying to make friends with dead things.
Well,
Let's
see,
be
see,
friends.
14.
see, there's
Please
two.
don't chop my face off.
See, you choose to be friends, but if they choose to be enemies, then they choose to die.
Oh,
What if
hello,
they never
Mr.
chose,
Scorpion.
sir?
Can we be friends?
So
No,
Yeah.
you choose death. Okay.
you were like mid opening the door. She does it, and you're like, nope. It's just immediately start closing it back, and everybody's like, close it, close it, close it. And her arm gets caught in the door, and you push, and it's not quite sealing, and it's just like kind of just
I
doing
chop
that
at the
number
arm.
at your face.
It's not very
Okay.
nice.
Close it,
You-
close it. No, no,
You
no.
just lightsaber chop that arm off, and you hear on the inside this wail like blood curdling, and the door shut.
The arms start flopping around.
The arm is still kind of twitching on the ground.
I'm gonna
just
give
like,
the arm a kick into the open area where the ooze is in the ceiling.
Wait!
Oh, oh, you do? You did that? Okay, okay. Yeah, you go ahead and just like kick it back toward the way you guys came, where that ooze like came out. Or like, well, okay, clarify. The one that's filled or unfilled right now?
The one behind us that's filled.
Okay, that is filled. Okay.
Yes.
So you go ahead and just like kick it back that way,
And it's
and
twitching.
lightning, almost like somebody's like shooting like a pneumatic spear down. You see this ooze just grab the arm and chuck it back up.
Up to where?
I was afraid that was going
Up
to
to the
happen,
ceiling.
so let's not go back that way unless we take care of the ooze.
Grim's gonna look at Solaris and be like, "Someone owes Grim an apology."
I'm gonna
That's
look
you,
at.
Fuzzy
I'm
Face.
gonna look at Grim. I'm gonna give him a pat on the fucking shoulder and be like, "Good work, Grim. I'm sorry for having you open that door."
An apology? I didn't say anything bad.
You didn't believe Grim that the dead woman was alive.
Huh.
I didn't believe you that the alive woman was dead.
Oh God! All right, now.
But yes, you were right. I was going to check that arm to see what we're dealing with, but I was sort of like back up at the ceiling. I'm like,
You swear you hear like the chomping sound, like almost
What?
this like muddy sucking sound.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just, that was a whole
Well-
lot of fucking nope. But you know what? That
I sort of
would've
looked
been a
back at the
good
door.
point.
We could collect another sample.
Grim's gonna put his hand on the door handle and look at Solaris again.
How nice. She's only got one hand now.
I mean, when push comes to shove, we can shove her into the fucking ooze.
Well,
real-
I'm not. Ooh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say real quick too. You do. So if you did observe that, you had about a 5-foot space between like the start of the vaulted ceiling, like where it kind of hangs down, and the point where the ooze reached out and grabbed that arm.
Okay, so what you're saying is,
Really, like
I
Ezio's on the
would-
fuzzy edge.
There's probably, speculating, a space that you might be able to walk around these things.
Oh, okay. So almost like if we hug the fucking wall, assuming something like that.
I am currently not
Oh.
in front there. Just
From-
a second.
Actually seeing her this time, the arm, the reaction, the pale skin, am I be able to sort of deduce what we're dealing with since we have dealt with undead, vampires, other stuff like that before?
And
If you were
you said
maybe to
we saw
guess,
slitted eyes and stuff like that
the-
too.
The way her eyes looked very much like Strahd's eyes. So you can maybe guess vampire.
Huh.
Apparently tasty, the ooze ate it. Tasty vampires coming to a store near you.
So what you're saying is something kind of like this, Nutty, where there's like if you get skinny.
Yeah. You got like a little space in between. Yeah.
Yeah, like so basically, if you got fucking
3 or
skinny,
4
you'd be
feet.
able to. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
So where you have a little space, Jasper's got a lot of space, so he's
And Grim has no space.
yeah, no.
Potentially.
Suck in that gut, man.
Okay. Well, we've seen what's behind these doors. Let's go ahead and just make it double time across to the next set because it's been a minute. Gonna glance out, checking the fucking ceiling to make sure, see if any of the ooze is making its way back over, or if it's still empty.
No ooze yet.
Guys, let's double time it before, because yeah, I'm gonna make a beeline across.
I'm sort of starting to follow. No need to rush. No need to rush. Watch out for other stuff.
Hey guys, the door's open. As I'm approaching, I'm gonna peek into the door.
Oh, I was looking at Solaris and moving my
Let me.
just like, why am I moving?
In this one, you notice, well, for one, the slab door is open. And just a skeleton draped in rags lies atop the marble slab in the center of the crypt. And the inscription reads, Artemis, builder of the keep, thou standest amidst the monument to his life.
Huh. And as I'm reading this, like I read it aloud so everybody can hear it. So, like, oh, so this must be the body of the guy that built this place potentially. Oh, interesting. Do we want to check the other one? Grim?
There could be a lot of these.
And while he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of peek forward to see if there's another indent in the ceiling.
24. And he's gonna have his shield at the ready. In his offhand.
Right. So you open up the door there, and it grinds open that familiar sound, and the first thing that hits you is this terrible stench of decay.
Jasper!
And
God!
opening it further inside, let's see here.
What'd I do? I put on a pot of boiling water. Made me some tea.
Fevnor.
Yes.
Fevnor's body is lying atop the stone slab in this horrible, rotted, decayed state.
Grim's gonna look back at Fevnor.
He's there.
You're in here, buddy.
Wait.
I want to see.
What? Hold the.
How many tails?
Hold the.
How many tails does it have?
I want to see.
They're rotted away. Hard to tell.
I'm gonna peek into the open door and just confirm what he's.
Yep. Like half of his face is missing. Like you just see like those teeth and the skull underneath. No eyes in the sockets, sunken in.
You just see this grim fucking look on my face. No pun intended. This grim fucking look just come over my face, and I'm just like, I didn't like this place before. I really don't fucking like this place now. What is? How am I?
I'm gonna look
what
back
is?
at Solaris
Why?
and like detect magic.
Yeah, I'm as we're going through here, every bit we move up, I'll do a detect magic.
It's like a hall of wonders. Whee! Why are you on the slab?
You
Fuzzy
detect
face?
magic.
I
You
don't.
detect illusion now.
Illusion.
You didn't detect it before.
Can I play with it?
And I'm just kind of like
Go
fucking.
blind if you play with it too much.
And I kind of just fucking stumble back with this fucking just look of just horror on my face. It's not many times you see your own, body.
Yeah. And sure enough, too, the inscription underneath on the stone slab underneath, it says your full name, Fevnor.
Oh yeah, it's you, all right. On a femur? How about a femur?
Leave my bones alone.
Them bones, Jasper's gonna start going crazy with the bones.
So, you reaching out and touching the body, almost like water melting over something, ice rapidly melting. The illusion fades,
Where'd them bones go?
and you see just a regular set of bones lying, just no marking underneath either, just unnamed, and lying, just nondescript bones lying on top of the stone slab now.
That's not gonna stop Jasper from grabbing a bone.
There you go, femurs though.
Femur! Mine! So Jasper's gonna grab a femur and cast light on it.
Okay.
I got a glowing femur. Do, do, do.
I got a glowing femur. I got a glowing twinkle in my eye.
Well, I'm gonna tell them that I sense illusion here, so
Yep. You
try
pretty much
to.
right as you say that, Jasper grabs and you see the illusion fade over the corpse.
I'm gonna let out a little bit of a fucking sigh of relief, but at the same time, I'm just gonna be like, well, that's reassuring, but still doesn't explain why the fuck the illusion chose me of all people.
Because you're fuzzy.
But I don't have a set of words to respond to that.
Want a femur that glows?
No.
Okay. Fine.
No, I don't.
Jasper's just gonna walk out.
Gonna take a moment to collect myself and just be like, all right, I'm gonna check the fucking ceiling in front of us.
You can't collect yourself. You disappeared.
That's not what. Okay,
Checking
well
the ceiling.
played. Well played, asshole. That's not what I meant.
Checking the ceiling in front of you, you see that familiar ooze, a little bit more full than you seen the first time, but about as full as you seen the second time, though.
All right. Hey, Grim,
Yeah.
more ooze. Want to do your thing?
Ooh.
With the old poke. With your stabby stick.
And chuck. 21.
21.
For 10 damage.
Alright.
I like this basement. It rolls high for Grim.
Oh,
And you jinxed yourself.
yeah, again, you hear that familiar sound, thunk, and it slurps its way back up into the ceiling.
Slurpy, 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 slurpy.
And I'm definitely gonna guess Enzio is not standing where he's standing right now.
Yeah, me too.
Want to check yourself there, Enzio, before you get yourself wrecked.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually follow the group.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna go on the other side.
Glancing up, watching the ooze retreat back in. Once I see that it's fully been retreated, I'm gonna carefully make my way across the gap.
I'm sticking close, sonaring. Boop.
Okay. Yep, you just get nothing around here.
Is this door open?
Looks like it.
Is there anything inside?
Oh, sorry. That one is not open. I don't know why this one's open like that. But yeah, it is.
Like to
Open.
close a thing.
It's not open. This one is in fact closed. But you may open it if you want to.
Grim doesn't want to open anything anymore. But he will if he must.
Got a set of stairs here if we want to head up or check out these two doors. There's also a whole lot of catacombs on the sides we could check out if we want.
Well, I guess that's a decision to make. Do we want to? What do we like? I don't know where we are. I don't know if we're at the castle, near the castle. Do we want to explore more fully, or do we want to try and figure out where we are?
I mean, as much as I am a stickler for not wanting to leave things behind us untouched and unclear, I am very curious to know if we have made it to our destination. So,
Ooh, real quick though, apologies. That one was not open, but the one behind you is open. The other door on the other side. Apologies.
where I'm standing, do I see anything inside?
Inside, you see a very clean and undisturbed, well, I guess disturbed as in cleaned, but a very clean and pristine looking crypt in the same format as you've seen the other ones. And this one reads Irina Kolyana, wife.
Huh. We got another clean crypt here, guys, and get off the inscription. Sound familiar to anybody?
I'd hope so.
Strahd's wife's
I-
name.
Irina sounds familiar. Yep.
Let's meet her. Open it up.
It's open.
Already open.
Oh, it doesn't look
Great. Wasn't that Strahd's wife from the book?
Nope.
No, it wasn't.
That was Tatiana.
Tatiana. Okay. 6 months of stuff to catch up on here. Trying to just go through my head and remembering like what the fuck was what. Huh.
Grim would like to roll recall knowledge to see where he remembers that from.
I guess you were Grim at the time. Yeah. You would remember. It is actually the woman that you guys helped out of
Escorted.
Village
Yeah.
of Barovia and escorted her out.
Strahd had been after her.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
It's a while back.
Wait. To the best of our knowledge, he never got her?
You never got her.
Hey, Grim, give me a hand with this. Is it an empty crypt? Is there any
Yeah, it's empty, swept clean,
okay.
beautiful looking, pristine.
Okay, but there's no
Much better condition than
sarcophagus or
others.
anything in there. It's like it was waiting. It's like it's waiting for a potential body.
The beers that hold the stone slab is open. There's no each of the corpses that you've seen have not been in something. They've just been sat
They've been
upon.
okay, gotcha, okay. But there's nothing on here, so it's like okay, well, it's inscribed as wife. Well, we know what Strahd wanted to do with that poor woman. And I'm glad she's. Well, I hope she's still safe. But wait, if this was the wife, this undead vampire fucking lady missing an arm was also asking about a husband.
Beloved. But yeah.
If we didn't check the door on the first set either, did we? No, we moved straight on from that. I'm sensing a pattern here, guys. Rod's a player. I think he just he marries and moves on. Fuck.
How many vampires have you known to not have a harem?
Out of character, touche. In character, I don't think I know. Now I'm welcome, Hefe. I'm curious. Hey, Grim, open up the door.
You sure? It could be a dead you again.
Well, then it turns out to be a dead me. I don't. No, saying that gives me pause. No pun intended.
15.
Just peeking over his shoulder. Please don't be another dead me. Please don't be another dead me. Please don't be another dead me.
And Grim, as the previous door, has a shield at the ready.
What's there, Nutter?
Yep, just reading on something real quick as you guys open the door.
No.
You open the door, and inside you see
Comics #1, we're rich.
Fuck, where did it disappear? Ah, that's why. Maybe not. Fucking goddammit. Things are not going well. On the inside, you see what looks to be, well, first off, you notice there's a set of bones lying on the stones, the marble slab there, disrepair, disuse. But the thing that immediately draws your attention is this spectral form of an elf. Standing before you, she has her head bowed, and as you open the door, you see the bones behind her, and she looks up at you, and she has that sunken-in face. Her jaw is slightly hanging down, and you just hear as she lets out this horrid scream. I need, first off, everybody to roll a fortitude. I want to say fortitude.
Yeah!
Fortitude.
Critical success.
I died not.
Oh, Jasper.
Jasper's gonna use a hero point.
Oh, I get to use my new feat then if it's a fortitude save.
Solaris is gonna use his hero
Oh boy.
point. 14. Let's see. What's this going to?
Yeah, I'll hero point too.
Which is the nature of this effect. Fortitude dividends.
Just in case it's ain't me fucking fleeing or something stupid through the crypts. Did not want that. Want that.
Hey.
So, Bevan, what did you roll?
Dirty 20. And because of the Juggernaut trait, if it succeeds, it's automatically a critical success. Is new and sounds cool. I don't know what it exactly does, but hey.
I got Juggernaut at this level too.
This is a fortitude save?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Jasper, what did you get?
21.
Okay. Enzio.
25.
25.
Old roll above 20.
What was the one that I wanted? Right there. Grim.
Nat 20.
Very nice. And Solaris.
12.
No.
Wow.
Oh no.
Mine was actually 30 if you actually added it all up.
If.
Oh, sorry, actually 14. 14. I'm a potato.
14.
14.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if that changes anything.
probably not.
Don't forget your +1.
Unfortunately.
The look on,
Yeah,
the,
don't
the
forget
look
+1.
on the DM's face, just unfortunately. Just twirls mustache. Oh, unfortunately.
So.
The row.
Sorry, I was just having to read the effect of that.
You were just like kind of frozen
No.
in
You were-
thought, so I
You were
was like,
reading perfectly
frozen in
still.
I was reading.
I'm gonna take a minute, like I'm waiting to see like a flinch or something. Like, did his camera
Nothing.
freeze?
He died. He died perfectly still. I did the prank where like they just stop.
Oh shit! Hey guys, the DM got frozen. I guess D&D's over tonight.
So, have you tried the refresh button on your GM?
Try turning them off and turning them back on again.
Oh, that's not that. Oof, that is pretty rough there. Shit, let's drop that. No, that's not what I want. Fuck off. I need you. Fucking, where is it? I literally just saw it. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. Didn't have the right set first time. Everybody who succeeded takes 21 damage. It is.
And any change if it's critical success?
You are unaffected.
Okay.
It is negative damage, by the way, too. So.
21 for succeeding.
21 for succeeding.
Oh,
Jesus.
fuck.
Solaris, you take full damage, and you are currently drained 2, which means Hold on. You take a -2 on Constitution-based checks, such as fortitude saves, and you lose an additional. What's your guys' level? 9?
Yeah.
18 hit points, and your maximum HP is now -18.
Jesus.
Got a question.
Okay, no
Good
more
thing-
opening
Good
doors.
thing you hero pointed that, because if you rolled a 1, you'd probably be dead.
Question.
Close, maybe, too.
How do reactions work? With an
Reactions,
unexpected shift?
you do them. So, imagine like a stack.
Something
So,
happens,
like,
you
if that
react
happens,
to it.
you can, if you have an ability to react to it, you can react to it. That your reaction happens first, and then the next thing happens.
Oh, so what about unexpected shift?
Unexpected shift.
Like, are
I
you
mean,
talking about what just happened? What just happened, you would probably get
No,
a
it's
reaction.
Well, from the way I understand it, this happens every time.
It's not every time. You can choose kind of to win it.
Yeah, because you only get one reaction at
Yeah.
a time, right? Like per
Yeah.
combat round.
Per combat round, right?
Well, you would think with the nature of this.
If you want to have your reaction to it, go for it. Like, you can do it. So roll roll a flat check for me, just a d20, no values added. You failed.
Don't get your reaction.
Okay.
And that's it. Yep. Should you
Okay,
succeed a
that's
16, DC 16, so 16
wait,
and up.
But I also have fortuitous shift, which is the next level. I doubt that's going to make a difference. But I need to.
But that'd be a second reaction, which you can't do.
It decreases to 11.
It supersedes.
So it's
still
the
a
effects
fail.
of the previous one. You still have to do the check,
Right.
but it's instead of a 16, it's an 11 that you have to beat, and you are no longer dazzled if you succeed.
Right. Okay.
So it's nice for you.
And that's only once per turn.
Yes. So whenever it hits your turn next, you get your reaction back. You do your turn. You have next
The way
reaction.
I understood it was kind of spontaneous. So
No,
Jasper
it's
doesn't know, so if he fails,
well, you don't. You can still kind of use it as reaction, mechanic wise, but your character doesn't know it's about to happen, and he's dazzled because of it.
Right.
But with fortuitous shift, you take away, he's expecting it now, and it takes away the dazzle. It's much easier to succeed.
So to work worked out better if I'd remembered I'd had the damn thing forever.
And I need everybody to go ahead and roll me the.
Oh wait, what was the damage and everything again?
It was 21 to everybody except for Fevnor, and who
Grim.
else rolled the natural 20? Grim, yeah, except for you two. 21
Yeah, because
damage,
it's
and
our
Paul had,
the Juggernaut makes it to where even a normal succeed turns out to a critical succeed.
21 plus 18 damage to Paul, and he also loses 18 maximum hit points.
Jesus fucking Christ! Do not let it shriek again.
And I need everybody to go ahead and roll me
Initiative.
Initiativos. Woo!
Shut the door.
Shut the front door.
Looks like it got me at 13. 17.
There we go. So, above 20 or naturals.
22 for
Oh,
Fevnor.
naturals.
Oh, dangerous.
So yeah, 22 for Fevnor.
22 for Fevnir.
Don't hit that.
Two
There
go
we go.
down the hole.
15 to 20.
19 for Enzio.
15 for Grim.
Jasper has 17. I was hoping I'd be before Grim.
All right, and 10 to 15.
13.
That's everybody, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Kitsune the Fevnor, you're actually up first.
Get him, fuzzy face.
All right, what the fuck am I
What do you
looking
do?
at here?
Some bitch screaming.
Oh,
Kill her.
sorry. This should be on the inside right there. Sorry. There you go.
Okay. Is it?
And
It's one of the phantom bitches, ain't it?
Maybe. It kind of looks like that one thing that you had fought before already, but it fucking
Yeah.
wailed at you.
Yeah, that's. Well, I mean, it didn't. Oh no, it didn't. Well, like inhale, but we
Didn't.
saw walls and things. Huh. Well, I'm gonna do what I do best. I got my big, bright fucking sun sword here, so I'm gonna. Oh, I mean, close enough to actually swing at it. I think me and Grim are kind of piled in. We were peeking into. I was peeking over Grim's shoulder into the door, so I'm gonna 5-foot step here.
Okay.
As one action, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just take a fucking swing at it.
Okay.
Hit her with your son.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her with. I'm gonna let the light flow through with a 12. I mean, 30-20.
Dirty 20. It hits.
Don't you fucking play with me like that.
Don't you do
Don't
that.
you fucking play with me.
Got you good.
I'd be like, fuck you,
Okay.
I'm done for tonight.
He's like, alright,
I'm not hitting that.
Like, I'm gonna go into
Tailspire Dice does not like me.
just like I'm gonna go into the fucking door where my body was and just go up and die. That's how I got there. Okay.
This is how you die.
All right. Oh, yeet. That is going to be a.
And it is undead, for sure.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Oh, okay. So, just go ahead with that.
Very nice damage roll.
31.
Ew.
And so it's a 5-foot strike, and I guess you know what? I'm gonna fucking do it again. And I continued swinging.
Ooh, nice roll.
So it's
Very
18
nice roll.
Well struck.
plus
Well
that's
met.
plus 8. 26.
Oh wow.
26 definitely is. With the -5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you rolled
Minus
18.
4.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Yeah.
fighter.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Of course it hits.
Why do you think I like this one? Because I can always hit, and it's not just paper cuts anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, and roll the dice. Or 16.
Aw.
There's 2 low rolls and 2
16
mid rolls.
damage.
48 plus 6, so
It is starting to blink in and out.
that's my turn.
Enzio, you are up. You don't see what happened, but you hear that wail and it like reverberates in the area.
Well, I know that they opened the door, so I know it's coming from. So I'm gonna step here, and I should get a decent shot between everybody.
Yeah, it's the unfortunately
Maybe
the
a negative
shot between
2.
everybody. It's like a yeah, it's a -2 to it.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
positioning myself so I'm like in between the two, but yeah, obviously. And then I'm going to take a turn to declare it my prey, and I'm going to take my 2 quick shots.
Okay, go for it.
Fucking Jesus, this castle. I roll out to try and scroll out to try and roll. So first attack.
You can roll in the inside there, just like
I
try
know.
rolling
I just
behind
like
you
a.
guys.
I just like a big open area. So that's a 14.
Yeah, so do I. I have to move every time I do it.
Does a 14 hit?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Second attack. That's not gonna hit either. Yeah.
But
Tails
yeah,
fire.
you shoot it in. It kind of dings like off of. Well, I guess not. It wouldn't ding off
Whoops.
his sword. It like shoots through Fevnor's sword and kind of shoots through and back behind it. And
There. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Jasper.
Jasper's gonna dispel undead.
Okay.
It's a fortitude save on their part. And
does.
that one. Okay, we're heightened. Cantrip. It
Yep,
should be
all-
5.
Yeah, all your spellcasting stuff is now that 5th level.
Right.
Heightened.
So that should be 5 dice or 6 dice? Because you got the
5.
first one. 5. Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Give me something to do?
Girl, me something good.
Yeah. Great.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 damage.
oh my gosh.
Me.
It is like she is like screaming. It like the voice is cutting in and out. The scream's kind of cutting in and out. It's much lessened, but like it wasn't as piercing as that initial scream. But yeah, she's still just wailing the entire time. And as you guys are wailing on her, she started to blink in and out, and like the voice is fading in and out. Like somebody's taking like a mixing board, just turning the sound up and down on her.
Jasper's gonna say, What? Your reception's kinda bad, I can't hear you!
Grim.
Oh, that was a 3-action spell?
He doesn't do his last action half the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jasper at this point. His last action is usually to goad them.
Because I'm not gonna hit. Most of my actions are 2 actions anyway. So, you know, I might move, but I don't see a need to move.
So Grim is gonna yell at the thing first, in return to her shrieking, like Shrek's ogre yell when he's like, "This is the part where you run away."
Yeah, and it's kind of it's overpowered it at this point just because she's fading in and out.
And swing of the axe.
Swing and miss.
That is going to be
Tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips.
a. What did I roll? 15. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Definitely hits, and any amount that you do is gonna make her all the way fade out.
That would be 12 damage.
Rolls a 0.
Rolls 0. What the fuck?
Hey, I still get a +6 on that though.
Yeah.
Also
so,
a 0.
Also 0.
That's
Yep,
She's
and you
faithful.
go ahead and swing, and like your axe like hits her, and like you see her body like do this, and then just instantly just dissipates, and the scream like does that reverberation like ending cut off like echoes throughout the
Oh.
halls for the moment, and then silence.
Can we go
Well,
in
that's
now?
better.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
What's wrong with you?
Is everybody okay? That was loud.
What's wrong with you? Solaris?
Solaris?
Crap.
I was not ready for that.
Oh fuck.
Mop.
Mop. Mop.
Yeah.
Fix your ailment?
Yeah, buddy. I'm sorry to say this, Solaris, but my guardian deflection can't save you from auditorial attacks.
Shut his ears.
I don't know what's wrong with the rest of you, but that didn't do anything.
Jasper's gonna look at Solaris and try to figure out what's wrong with him. He's gonna look at him real inquisitively. What the hell
What are
is
you, an inquisitor?
I'll inquisitor you. Hold my stick.
Threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. So what is wrong with him off the playing field here? That's what Jasper's really trying to figure out. See if he can fix it. If he's not fixing things, he's tearing it apart. It's Jasper.
I feel okay, I guess. I just feel weak, like drained.
I can't cast the pool in here.
But yeah,
Fix it.
that,
You're a healer. Fireball yourself or something.
that wasn't pleasant.
That wasn't very cash money of you.
I'm gonna look at Grim and just be like, okay. I think that's enough opening doors for right now.
Well,
I didn't want to open them after the first one.
Well, now that we open this one, what's in here?
yeah, might as well check it out.
Oh, initiative phase.
So, as you guys kind of talk amongst yourself there, you kind of it's almost hard not like to notice now after you look inside. First off, the name that reads is
Ozymandias.
Petrina Velikovna, bride. And
It's kind of a sexy name.
her name, not her name, but her, like, the floor, like, you didn't see it, like, with the door, like, kind of.
Say that last name again.
Like,
That tree. Shit.
Velikovna.
What was the first name?
Velikovna. Petrina Velikovna.
That tree.
Petrina.
With a
Wait,
P.
with the- Oh, with a P.
And,
It was a V.
yep, P. Vitrina. The immediate, like, entryway into the tomb, or into the crypt there, leading up to the beer with the stone slab on top, is like clean, like swept clean, and these very neat piles off to the side, kind of letting a little bit more light into the crypt, is money.
Money?
And when I say money, I mean a lot of money. You see tons of copper pieces,
Like a treasure.
silver. You see that weird bluish silver looking coin that you've never seen until you've gotten in this area here. You see like little bits of gold piled on top of some of these stacks, as well as an even sparser amount of the platinum pieces kind of interspersed throughout the piles, like kind of lining the sides of the walls there.
Jasper wants to grab a handful.
Okay.
It's going for more goldish. Platinum
Okay,
area.
so you hit the more gold spot. We'll say you get about 10 platinum, about 40-ish gold, 12 of that bluish green electrum. I guess it's yellow. Well, in this way, yeah, no, it's like a bluish green. And this, 12 of those, about
Wait, hold on.
5,
Wait, a little fast. 10 platinum, 40 gold.
40 gold, 12 electrum, 5 silver pieces, and 13 copper pieces. You just
Okay.
double
so 12
fist hand grab off the pile.
Yeah, he's good.
And the bit that you've grabbed off the top there reveals a book, like kind of slightly poking out from that pile.
I'm gonna go in there and investigate this pile as well. I want to, seeing the book, I'm gonna be like, hey, Solaris, there's a book in here.
Mine, I found it. Jasper's gonna grab it real quick.
like hands full of gold, scoops it up and puts it up against his chest.
You know, I'm gonna scoop up a pile of gold as well, I guess.
Like a little goblin. We'll say you get 5 platinum, 32 gold, 5 electrum pieces, 11 silver.
5 platinum, 32 gold. Yeah, wait, what the fuck was that other one you said?
5
Electrum?
electrum.
5 electrum? Yep. Okay.
What did I say? 11 silver there,
And 11 silver. Okay.
and then 4 copper.
Grim's gonna get on this money grabbing party too.
Motherfuckers.
Oh,
In
I
between everybody.
am not going to steal from the crypt.
Add your 2 piles together. So yeah, we'll say you grab fucking 2 platinum. Fuck you.
wow.
52 gold, 4 electrum, 10 silver, and 14 copper.
Electrum, why the fuck does that sound familiar?
Hey, off the record, what's the name of this castle?
Off record, Ravenloft.
Yeah, I just like to put down where I get my stuffs from.
Ravenloft.
How many
Castle.
electrum did you say, Nettie?
Motherfuckers, don't make me repeat that.
Ew.
Question
no,
got
electrum.
asked, I forgot.
Just start
Okay.
taking fucking low guesses.
I want to say it was like 3, 4 electrum. I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm
It's just
gonna
because
lowball it now.
I was putting the stuff into like the character sheet for the rest of it, and there isn't a electrum
There is not.
option.
There is not electrum now.
Yeah, I was gonna say Electrum. That's a fucking D&D currency, not a. I mean, it might be a Pathfinder
it's not.
currency.
It's actually an old D&D currency.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's what I meant. Like that's a fucking old currency. That's what I heard. I'm like, wait, that sounds fucking familiar. That sounds like an
Yeah,
old fucking.
y'all
currency.
motherfuckers gonna get cursed.
And the exchange rate of that is 1 electrum is 5 gold.
Jasper's
or-
already cursed, so he didn't.
No, 5 silver. And I think it's 5
So it's
to 1 gold. So I'd have to look at it again, but yeah,
Be
it's some exchange
2.
rate like that.
Be two gold, or 2 for gold, right? Because
I
if it's
think
5
so.
silver, 10
think
silver is
so,
a
yeah.
gold, then 2 is a gold. Yeah.
Jasper's gonna
I'm just gonna grab one of the Electrum pieces and be like, huh, I haven't seen this before.
Jasper's
I'm gonna
gonna
assume
start-
we've seen Electrum before. It's not in wide circulation. I take it.
Correct.
It's like
Like
it's like
American
it's like
$2
the
bill.
yeah. I was gonna say it's like
Yeah.
the fabled $2 bill.
I have
think more
I
like
have
a
an American
$half
$2 bill.
half dollar. Okay.
I have
Better yet, a
3
half
of them.
dollar.
I got a $3 bill.
It is half. It's basically like a silverish gold alloy. So it gets like this
Glad it's
greenish
queer, the $3
blue
bill.
color. 1 gold or it's half a gold basically. 50 copper or 5 silver basically. So yeah, or a
Jess was
20th of
gonna-
a platinum.
Jess was gonna start flipping through the book, see if you can read it.
That one is the book is like this vellum like pages with wooden carved covers.
I can smell the gears a grinding from over here.
But yeah, no, you can't read. Again, it's like that formula, like math formulas. It's just you.
Oh yeah, what formulas? He's just gonna look at it, interested a little bit. He can't read it. Says he's gonna walk up to Solaris and can bashfully hand it to him. I don't want it.
Take a look at it, and it's the same gibberish. Bonjour is that other stuff.
Yeah. Some dead language. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Uh,
Is it written in French?
Bork, bork, bork.
No. It is. You're actually able to recognize a little bit of this. The first opening bits, you see prestidigitation in there. Like the very similar, like a little bit like mages are a little bit quirky, right? They do a little bit of different things to get the same outcomes, as magic just tends to do. But you can get the gist of what one of them is, and yeah, this is definitely a mage book.
Flipping through, can I get like a sense of type of mage? Like, do I like?
About halfway through the book, you stop understanding it. Like, I mean, you're able to kind of understand like little bits in there. You're maybe not able to get the spell right away, but yeah, this person was a high caster.
And it's just like going beyond my abilities.
Oh yeah, it's like the last like bit is what?
Flipping to the end. It's just, yeah, I'm assuming there's nothing
Yeah.
at the end. Yeah.
No, I mean like it's at the end. It's like it's a fully like kind of filled out book, like,
Well,
but that end is like you can kind of see where the section starts, and it's about I'll tell you the amount of pages in just a second, but yeah, it's quite a
no
long
worries, no
section.
worries. But yeah, I'll definitely keep this with me for further research. So many books. Did the title say anything? Or anything on the binding?
No title, nothing like that.
Sweeping them all away into his portable library.
Foop.
Okay.
Looking around and all the crypts and stuff here, I'm like, I know that one was bad.
Doesn't
But
mean
like,
they're all bad.
doesn't mean they're. This place feels. You got the guy who built it. You got a guy encased in gold. You got Strahd's lover. You got the lovers possibly. You got casket here made for arena, which we've been escort. Like, I almost feel like we need to look around here to see if we come across any sign of Matrinka or something like that. Like this just feels too close to home.
Oh, we don't have a door over here, do we? Okay.
And looking back the way we came from, it's almost like that's the end of the crypts here, right? Like there's no,
There are more crypts.
well, it almost feels like we're coming in. We came into a room that has no exit, right? Like,
But there's stairs over here.
right. Oh well, we can go up there if you want. But I'm almost inclined to search down here more, even though as much as that one sucked,
What about the
just
goops?
for Matrinka. And if this is where Strahd's keeping his lovers and wives and other people he's taken, there is a possibility she's here.
Nutty, do each one of these pillars represent a fucking goober room? There's a lot of pillars.
I don't know. Does it?
I don't know. What about the goop? The goop that stays in the ceiling?
I think you guys already got rid of this one at the top.
Doesn't it follow us? The last one followed us.
What say yous?
If Solaris is okay with getting screamed at again, then maybe we should look around.
Yeah, after all, you did take the brunt of that.
All right. Sorry. Run that by me again. I had family come in, but also trying to fill up my notes. Just taking the opportunity to write down some of the shit that you mentioned. Like, let's see, the guy encased in fucking gold, some undead vamp chick claiming, asking for her husband, now missing an arm. I don't think we actually got the name on that one.
Did you get your handful of gold?
Careful
Yes.
of her over here. But no, I was just basically saying that, like, if this is where people connected to Strahd end up, like lovers, other stuff, crazy bitches,
Yeah.
Wait,
also important people like builders of the whatever here. I'm just saying there's a chance Matrinka may be.
Matrinka's his wife, right?
No.
What was Matrinka?
Tatiana was his wife, but we believe that he's taken Matrinka or lured Matrinka or spelled Matrinka or however we want to say it to possibly be his next or one of his.
Then wouldn't she be in a special group?
And I sort of point back to his other lovers here, and I'm just like,
Those are the
maybe
rejected lovers.
maybe she's here though.
I don't know. I mean, if she's one of his current lovers,
I don't
then she might still be up there. I mean, this seems like the kind of place he throws him when he's done with them.
Yeah, Jasper's gonna be like,
That's a rough way to put it.
you don't put your favorite toy in the toy box.
Put the ones you're done with in the toy.
That's right. I want a toy box.
Called flashlights.
Yeah, this hell. I mean,
Is that thing you keep in the backpack?
I mean, we all know what happened to the one that's also undead. It's getting fucking cobwebs in over there, and it's now missing an arm.
But then I also point to arenas, which is pristine and new. Like there doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason or order to these either. You got the builder of the place here, which I'm assuming would be one of the first. You got one that's not even occupied yet, right here.
We missed a couple doors on the way up here.
Well, there were the two at the very beginning we didn't look into.
Yeah, those.
Actually, you did not see any.
Is that
The very, very beginning, like here.
Oh yeah, no,
Those are
okay,
crypts.
No, these ones no. There was nothing in these. You didn't see a door.
that's
Oh,
right. No,
What about
we
the
did.
next
We
I
checked.
feel like we missed one.
Yep, you checked both of these.
Yeah, we checked these, and then these here.
Like, I guess it's a question of, like, the straightforward path from where we came in would be to go here, oh, bad stuff, go up the stairs. Or, what else is in this room that we're not even seeing?
Well, we could look real quick.
Or do we just go up the stairs and let the dead lie? But, I don't know, I'm afraid we're going to miss...
You're just afraid to be left out, aren't you?
See, if Solaris, I would be down to check out the rest of the catacombs here. If it wasn't for the fact that this bitch here just fucking drained you significantly.
Yeah, what if we get too tired?
I've had worse.
Maybe he's just
Oh.
cranky.
I've had worse. I'll pull through.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm also one for, I don't want to move on for a floor without clearing it, but I gotta look around. We don't know how big these fucking catacombs are down here. We're on a fucking mission to go take care of Strahd. We're on a timetable right now, and, well...
I don't think these are gonna go anywhere. We can
Yeah.
just start and come back.
What if the answer to beating Strahd's down here somewhere?
Well, that could
That's
be
also,
it too.
I mean...
Because it could fall into that thing of like, where's the best place to hide something? Somewhere that doesn't like
Plain
seem
sight.
hidden, but also not in sight.
By the way,
True.
as a quick aside, Grim might keep a fleshlight in his bag, but Bright keeps a bad dragon.
I see what you did there.
Red dragon, huh?
It's sad that all of us know what that is.
I'm sitting here like, I'm a furry. All the furries know what the fuck that is. I even have a friend who totally doesn't work there. But,
Hey,
Jesus.
all you need is a deviant mind. I've never seen it. I can probably describe the damn.
Jeff knows what one is.
and I bet Bright has the chance as well. Yeah, Bright's got the chance XL one.
I have to
Let's
Whatever.
find.
explore mode. Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think I ever put this in the D&D thing.
Oh god.
But
Terrified now.
my friend D, she sent me this one. But I'll find it. Oh, there it is.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna go into explore mode.
Someone's laid it out. What it is? What are you guys thinking?
Look at Solaris and, well, we can continue clearing this out. I mean, a lot of fucking doors.
We may not even want to start clearing, but should we maybe just check around a little bit, see if something catches our eye?
You know
Try
what?
to find the
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Just take a quick peek around.
Yeah, like just sort of see what the extent of this is before we leave it.
Not touch any doors for the time being, though. I'm down with that. We could take a quick peek around just get a little bit of layout of the floor at the very least.
Okay, I'll put it in tabletop games.
Hey there, DM. How about some explorer mode?
No.
There we go.
Farmer!
It's up.
Jasper,
The players,
guys
what the
check
fuck?
somehow.
DM, I didn't have a Kraken mini. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Roll initiative because in front of you, you see a giant tentacle.
That's amazing.
Boy, it's a Kraken.
Huh.
It'd be Kraken
Too
these nuts.
Cracking these. Yeah. Alright.
Before we go and check out the rest of this here, do I see this hole in the...
You do, yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna go take a peek
Peek-see.
in there.
da-dum, 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 da-dum. Jasper's gonna kind of squeeze his way through these two and push this glowy femur in there so he can see better.
Gotta make me look all the way over here. So, you look. So here, you can kind of get the sense that you get that sort of draft downwards here. Like this is probably just a place probably supplying it with fresh air for one. The other thing is that this staircase just spirals its way up and around
Can you see the top?
I'm gonna kind of glance up, see,
Uh,
or I look
as
at it to see it.
oh, I'll let them do their thing first, then I have another thought.
Ooh, wait. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
Mm.
Um, so I'm sorry, I lied. You don't see actually the staircase going all the way up. It's just a like a very tall shaft through this area. It is choked with cobwebs, and whenever you kind of feel that breeze, you can kind of see that those webs kind of stir just a little bit.
It looks like a shaft going up. There's a lot of webs in
Yep.
here, though.
Ooh,
But you do see the and you could probably guess that the staircase is enclosed, like behind the shaft. But yeah.
Okay, anyway, that's just my curiosity. Check it out. Another crevice here. What were you saying there, Solaris? You were trying to get a word out. We were distracted by a hole in a wall.
Well, it was tickling my mind here earlier, but yeah, no. If my vision, if she's down, I'm gonna start like heading back the hallway here. Like back. Let's go back to where we came in. We're missing something here. Because if she tried to prevent Strahd from getting in there, and there's no discernible way to get out of there, why is he one in there?
Wonder if it has something to do with those two.
Maybe we do have to check those tomes or those caskets, because
Yeah.
obviously there's more than.
See, that's
yeah.
the word I was looking for. It slipped my
More than meets
casket.
the eye.
Casket
Honestly.
slipped. The fucking casket slipped my fucking mind. I was like, what the fuck are those things called? Why do I forget what the fuck they're called?
Sarcophagus.
Just get a
Sarcophagi.
casket, body-shaped casket.
Sarcophagus is this. But yeah, I'm gonna sort of like as I'm thinking and talking and like convincing myself, I'm like picking up speed and I'm like scuttling this way.
I'm going with them. Stay
Sarcophagus
to the
is-
right. Hug the wall. I'm fucking.
Hook the wall. Don't forget your +1.
I'm shimmying
Grim.
along, trying to fucking.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm too big, aren't I?
I need you to roll me just a quick acrobatics check. Coming up on that little opening there.
Oh, I'm not good at acrobatics.
He's good at fumbling.
He's good at acrobatics.
That's
Extra
pretty
bit.
bad. That is going to be 8.
8.
Oh, jeez, you are bad.
+0. Good job. How do you have a +0?
Well, I have +2, but I'm untrained,
So
so
it's 10.
0.
Right. No.
No, it's -2 because he's untrained.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would only be that's up to you to determine, right? Because if it's an untrained action,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
then he would
Yeah.
be 10. Hugging a
10.
wall, I wouldn't consider a trained
Yeah,
action,
not a
but
trained
that's up
action,
to
though,
you.
but 10 is still not enough for this, regardless.
But yeah, say your full number.
Um.
As a note to the players, I guess.
Yeah.
It is so. As you try to like squeeze and like you're like guys, and you don't quite make that clearance, and one of those what do you call them?
Tentacles? Appendages?
No, this is another word for an
Sconce?
appendage for like an amoeba. Can't remember. But yeah, it
Cilia?
hits you. No.
Legulum?
No.
Like loaf?
God damn it, stop!
Like a lot?
It goes out and it hits you in the shoulder, and you just
Tendril.
tendril. Sure, why not?
And
Shut the fuck up.
Swadopia or Swidopia, or whatever the fuck you say that.
Pseudopod.
Sopapia?
Swadopod, yeah.
Yeah, he got it. Finally.
Sopapia?
Sonomatopoeia? Okay. It hits you in your shoulder and take 1 blunt damage and 6 acid damage as it hits you, and you just keep moving. You power through.
Son of a bitch.
Now you're sticky.
Now roll me it again.
I'm gonna put my shield up this time.
Get a +2 to your roll.
13.
13.
Actually, it'd be 15 if I get plus
15.
Yep.
So 15. Good to go.
I thought that
It hits your shield and just tung, off the shield, and you're like, eh. You scurry past. All right. Approaching this. Who goes in first? Then who goes in second?
I'm
I'll go
sort
in
of
first.
leading the scuttle
Okay,
here.
I'll go in second after I catch up to Loris here. After the shit he took, I'm like, I'm sticking with you.
Bevnor.
Jasper,
Jasper, you hit a wall.
I'm stuck.
Punk. Against it.
Hey guys, I'm stuck in here.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna peek my head back out and be like, come on, you'll be fine. I'm gonna grab him and try to pull him in. Stop being a little scaredy, Jasper.
Here we go.
Well, why are you? How are you stuck?
Bunk. Bunk.
I'm just like trying to pull him in. Like, come on, Jasper, quit being a little shit.
Can you?
I'm gonna-
sneak
I'm
around
gonna
your
grab
statues
his-
again.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna grab his hand and try and walk him through.
Okay, you try to walk through. Bonk. Hit a wall.
Oh, fuck! I'm stuck too. Toodles. I don't know about that. You stay here. He goes through. Oh, I can't do anything with him now.
Jasper's gonna squeeze through the hole he came through before.
Okay, yeah, you're able to squeeze around that way.
Hi.
Hi.
Are me and Toodles able to squeeze through there?
Toodles.
Nope,
Grim
it
can't
is
fit.
way too big for you guys.
Jasper, for science, are you able to walk through the curtain this way now?
Oh, you can fucking select. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
I'm going back through.
Boom.
Fucking woe is
to
the
the
day I have to move each character separately.
Hey,
Well,
I'm back.
the good news is I think we can get owned. Just in case this wall will only let 2 things back out, when we are leaving, maybe
wait.
Fevnor, you can do your little fox form around the statue and I'll walk through just in case.
I
In case
have,
it was like a
you know, that sounds good to me. I have a feeling this is an alignment barrier.
I don't think it's a matter of twos.
I'm looking down at my sword like, you have to have a bit of good to use this. I know you're good. Well,
So it was different alignment each way type deal.
You know, I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it, but I can roll around.
Okay. Well, we'll just be a minute here.
like, how would I ask that in D&D world terms? Hey, Jasper, what's your alignment? Now, what's your stance on the world?
There's really no like ability, I guess.
I know.
ask that in the world.
I'm
It's more like a sense that you get from people,
Yeah,
with the right things, of course.
of course. Yeah, I'm just sitting here like, yeah. What's your stance?
What's
What's your stance and thought on the world, huh?
Wait. What you've seen of Jasper? How long have you been with this campaign?
Yeah. It was more of a rhetorical, just joking ask.
Well,
Because he's like teetering.
I start making my way towards the.
I'd say with
The
how
copper guy.
with how you are,
That one
Jasper,
is
you're
the-
very chaotic in nature.
Marble white one.
I'm gonna have my bow and I'm just gonna like point it down the hallway the other way, make sure no one else is coming.
All right.
Any like goo stuff, I'll just kind of plop a shot at it.
Okay. You make it to the sarcophagus here. What do you guys do?
Open it.
Yeah, let's. Oh, there's something here, right? Something Strahd wanted.
Lift it. Put your tails
All
into
right.
it.
Wow. You want? Okay, fine. I'll go ahead and
Go ahead and roll me a strength check here.
All right. Fucking
One
open
of
this
those
thing.
tails make you stronger?
Not how that works at all.
Why not?
Well.
Magic attacks, you didn't have to wait for permission. They must have added that.
Oh no, it's been that
Strength
way.
attack, right? So that is a.
I'll assist him too while I'm here.
Jasper's gonna watch and cheer on and support.
Go team!
That's a 20.
Ooh.
That's a 21. And while I'm lifting it up, I'm gonna swipe at him with one of my tails.
I'm over here, you're over there. Your tails aren't that long.
Okay,
Alright,
fine.
so
I'll
yeah,
just
both
I'll
of
do
you
a
get
a
to
little
lift up.
zap with the foxfire because that's right. It's lightning because of the first encounter of the depth house. So yeah, just fucking zap at Jasper with a fucking little foxfire.
Both of you get to lifting,
Yep.
and you that opening it up.
Hello.
On the inside is the dusty remains of a skeleton, clad in a beautiful white dress, much in the same fashion that is depicted at the front of the tomb there. And clutched in her hand is a rolled up piece of vellum.
What?
Vellum.
Parchment.
Parchment.
Scroll.
Scroll. Books and scrolls.
Hi, sir. Sorry for disturbing you, but I'll
Yoink.
reach down and yup, yoink.
You just hear, why just the dead?
And close it up.
Oh, what a day when you can just steal from a dead lady.
Yeah, I'll pull out the vellum. I'll take a look at it.
It is the first off, it is written in a very old kind of way of talking. We'll say, like it's old kind of way. It's still common, but it's a little bit older than that. A very odd way. Kind of hearing how people sound around here, you can almost kind of get like kind of put two and two together. Like this is kind of their way of writing as well, like an out of common, I guess, or the lineage. It is the recounting, or not recounting, but the goodness gracious, why?
Explaining?
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
What are we
Trying to get her
looking
first
for?
name.
Document. Always looking for names, I see. Robert Paulson. There's a name.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. There's a good, strong name. The Tales of Darkwing.
It is how would I put it? Not a recounting, but it is a
Telling a story. Trying to help you here, Nutty. You're not giving me much work.
yeah. I can't think of the name for. It's not a recounting. It's a
Description, documentary, documentation, dictation.
a dictation. Yeah, it was a little bit more. Of the assets of Ravenloft
Catalog.
here. A catalog, yeah, Or better yet, a last will kind of testament, a last will and like
Oh,
last
there we
will,
are.
like
Okay, gotcha.
the handing of assets out, right? Um,
How are they supposed to know what those assets are and who's getting them if the bitch is buried?
Oh, maybe
Um,
maybe Strahd's one of those little one of those guys that's like, I want to get in there so I can see if I'm in the will.
so it is the Queen, Ilya, uh, Queen Ilya Ravenovia Van Royen.
It's a lot.
Okay, whoa, you're gonna have to spell this out for me.
You may as well text
Ilya,
that shit to him.
Illya,
Okay,
Ravenovia,
Raven Ovia. I'm gonna guess Ravenovia.
Rainovia.
Ravenovia, Van
Okay, that's easy.
Royen, Roeyen.
Okay.
Now I see why it took you a minute to find the name.
Yeah, I had a
Hey, don't forget
like
Queen. Fuck.
yeah, Queen. Um, it is the recounting of her assets essentially to her children. To her second child, Strahd von Zarovich, goes the kingdom of Barovia and all lands within Barovia, obviously.
See, you're
The
right.
kingdom of
Last
Ravenloft, sorry, kingdom of Ravenloft, and the lands of Barovia that surround it.
Wait, say that again, please. Noting here.
To her son, her second child, Strahd von Zarovich, goes the kingdom of Ravenloft and the lands of Barovia, and the surrounding lands of Barovia. And
Okay, so you said so.
all
To Strahd von Zarovich goes the kingdom of Ravenloft and the surrounding lands of Barovia.
Barovia.
Okay, then what was the? You said there was one before that, or is this the first thing on the will?
No, it's the first thing on the will.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
Um. Sorry, I gotta fucking find the thing that I have. I had it pulled up last week, and I forgot to pull it up this week.
There's a thing, guys.
Look out!
Yeah, buffering.
Buffering.
Buckle up!
Buckle up, buckers. Fucking. There's. The surrounding kingdoms, the kingdom of Ravenloft, the surrounding kingdoms, the surrounding lands of Barovia, and if this fucking thing would load. Come on. All things within the cauldron of the White Plains, north of the Sentinel Peaks, and east of the Five Fingers. So
I
like
just
that
missed
is
that.
like the land.
Okay, so
Um,
I'm sorry. Read that. Run that by me one more time.
all within the White Plains, north of the Sentinel Peaks, and north of the Sentinel Peaks, and north of the Sentinel Peaks, east of the Five Fingers and south of Mount Gaucus.
Sorry, did you say Mount Caucasus?
Yes.
Just checking. Or Gaucus.
Strahd goes the kingdom of Ravenloft and the surrounding lands of Barovia, and then all within the White Plains, north of Sentinel Peaks, east of the Five Fingers, and south of it.
It's a 5-finger death punch, sir.
Wrong way to heaven, bitch.
Yeah, sir, it definitely seems like we're the wrong way to heaven here. We made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. All that.
That all the Willem says?
Sorry. It basically it counts the treasury, a few, basically just recounts the treasury after that. And yeah, that's what's held in the vellum.
So, that's treasury. So basically, everything in this will, it says everything in here went to Strahd, more or less.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Does it say anything about their other son?
Nope.
Make sure to add that. In short, the will says everything goes to Strahd, and there is zero mention of the other son.
Well, it's interesting, but I wouldn't first see this as something that I guess he probably doesn't already know. Checking the coffin, like just checking the remains here, making sure there's nothing else tucked in here.
There is a dace, kind of up there at her head. Yeah. About it.
And not magical, I'm assuming.
This one, no.
Well, let's check the other sarcophagus here, I guess.
Let's go check the other one. Yep. I gotta look to Solaris and just be like, all right, ready? On three.
Evo.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Well,
You're doing athletics, right?
no, strength, right? Wait,
Athletics.
Athletics.
Oh!
I keep saying strength. It's supposed to be.
Oh,
athletics. It's my
okay.
bad.
Well, thankfully the last one was a high roll, so instead of a +3 per strength, it's a +7. So a big difference.
Yeah, I was like, you have to have more than a
16.
+3.
Yeah, well, because my strength is a +3, my athletics is a +7.
14 to assist.
16 total.
All right. This one, not as easy to push. Takes you just a hair longer to push it off, but yeah, you push the obsidian top off, and this one has a male clad in a almost blood red kind of robe. Of course, both of these are skeletons at this point. And in his hand is also clutched a scroll of vellum, as well as a dace on his head as well.
Well, try this one, I guess, and we'll pull out the vellum and have a read.
I am ready to take notes on this next villain.
Oh, sorry. It didn't say Strahd as her second child, as her first child. Apologies. My bad for that one. Yeah. And this one, you open it up and it is much the same, except it is to Igor. Wait, no, sorry, not Igor. King Igor Berov von Zarovich is his full name and title.
So King Igor von Zarovich?
Igor Berov van Zarovich. He leaves to his first son, Sergei Sergei Blaze Talon van Zarovich. He leaves the kingdom's south of no, what's that? Sorry, getting my map here. South of the Sentinel Peaks to the water's edge, upon the fell White Sea, and north of the Golden Wood. He leaves his kingdom, or his lands, not kingdom, his lands to him. And this one sets a sum of money, as well as, you know, just a general amount of money to this child to build a new seat of the kingdom upon the towering hills.
A new seat to the kingdom upon the towering
hills. And just kind of sets that money aside. It's a very large sum of money too, by the way. But at the end of it, it is it's almost like a caveat, as only if my wayward son finds his way home.
Blaze Talon, you say?
So caveat it reads, only if my wayward son finds his way.
Yes.
And that brings me to the other point what Grim just said. Blaze Talon, you say? Looks to Solari. I'm just kidding. Hazelton, Blaze Talon. Insight check this motherfucker. Just kidding.
You gotta insight check a last will and testament?
Yeah.
Did you really mean that? You sure? Dead body?
Turns out we've got a Beauty and the Beast thing going on, and the castle's paper is alive.
Right.
Sergei,
I'm over here.
If I remember correctly, Sergei's Sergei, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's the end,
E-I-E-I-O.
Sergey Blaze Talon upon.
Do you mind just reading that one more time, right from the top, without the chop? Just right through.
So it to his son, Sergey. In quotes, it is Blaze Talon Van Zarovich. He leaves this large sum of money, the lands south of the Sentinel Peaks, to the water's edge of the Fell White Sea, and north of the Goldenwood rather. That chunk of land, he leaves to that son, as well as a large sum of money set aside to begin building a new seat of power for that land. It's not a kingdom; it's just land. Upon the towering hills to basically make it a kingdom. He leaves that sum of money there. But there's a caveat at the end that basically just says only if my wayward son finds his way home, essentially.
Well, that's interesting, especially obviously the name,
Who's his son?
but I have no idea as to what this pertains to.
And it's very interesting.
If this is all it's here, obviously this must mean something to Strahd, but like, what would it? I don't understand.
Do we know who his son is?
Sergey.
I mean, but have we seen?
Granted, we also know someone else has been in this tome because the amulet that was on this lady is no longer was on the stone lady is no longer here. And as I sort of point at Jasper, it's not the tightest security if he can just skirt around the statue.
Oh, it's pretty tight. You can't get through.
But yeah, so there may have been something else here too that we don't know about.
I'd try and take it down, but we may need it.
Well, I'll keep these vellums. Fucking pocket dimension. Whoop.
Scrolling up through all of the fucking notes to all the maps. There we go. All the way back on the fucking 3rd of October, 2021. Bell Coast.
Scrolling.
Elfevi?
Yes.
Guess we'll rejoin them.
I guess we'll,
Jasper
I'll go
Odegram back.
and like cautiously try to walk through the curtain
Map.
thing. Matt.
No.
Yeah, just like a bunch of those fucking words were like, oh, that shit sounds familiar. You know, the golden wood, like, oh, there's goldwood. Change, you know, words slightly change in time. Yeah, no, but back up the stairs. The curtain here. Here's Febby.
Now look, you're missing a tail.
Make my way through the curtain and go back to the front here.
Ouch. Ouch.
You all right?
All right. Yeah, no, I just popped my back.
Ah.
Oh, look who's getting old.
Felt good, but it hurt at the same time.
Yeah.
It hurt so good.
It's so good.
Tired.
All right. Well, hey, Grim, you ready to do, to do your bounce?
Need me to open more doors?
No, you're gonna be dodging. We're gonna be headed back this way, right? You're gonna be
Well-
dodging news.
What do we want to do? Do we want to
Oh, yeah.
maybe head off to, let's say, the left here and take a look around? Or go back and head up those stairs?
No, I mean, we did decide to just take. We're not gonna open any doors, right? We're just gonna fucking peek around, get a lay of the catacombs, see if anything catches our eye, right?
Wouldn't hurt to take a peek just to see what else is down here.
It could hurt.
Well, I
could
mean,
hurt.
yeah, I'm down for that. Just keep an eye above for the ooze up there and any of the other areas. But yeah, let's go start peeking around some pillars and see if anything note catches our attention.
Just gonna throw my javelin at the ooze.
Okay. Roll your attack. Well, actually, I mean, you've hit it a few times now, so just gonna roll the damage.
Oh, well. It's still a 15. 10 damage.
That was the one that was in here now?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep going, D-Oozer.
Still gonna put my shield up. Check the ceiling for ooze.
Yep, it does go into a vaulted ceiling here. Yep. There is a large, it's hard to see with the mist on the floor, but your feet does kind of start hitting stuff that's kind of sticky.
Gross.
What's going on, Grim?
The floor's sticky. It's like a theater.
Well,
Can I use my sword to kind of just wave, whisk through the fog to see if I displace it shortly to see if what he might be stepping
Yeah,
in?
you wave the fog away a little bit, and it does get quickly replaced. But the window that you maybe kind of opened up there, webs.
Oh, wonderful. Spider webs, guys.
Spider Jasper, Spider Jasper.
That's a terrifying thought. That's the last thing we need is Spider Jasper.
All of you, it's a little bit harder to walk through this particular spot here, but you are able to move through it if you want.
Rough terrain. I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm gonna look up at the vaulted ceiling. Do I see any ooze up there?
Yep.
Hey, Grim, you know the drill.
I'm gonna throw my javelin at it.
Drills it.
Thanks,
Roll the damage.
Grim.
9 damage.
9 damage, huh? Alrighty.
Is it?
Keep going left.
It retreats
Okay.
back up, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna step forward here. Take a gander, left and right. What do I see?
You're not looking for a goose.
Duck,
Haha,
duck,
haha, haha.
Swolf! Run!
Duck, duck, swolf, duck, duck, swolf. You do notice that the instead of having a space here, it immediately goes into another vault here, vaulted ceiling here. But there is another vault here, but there is space here
Okay, and I'm gonna
and here.
kind of glance over here and glance up. Is the vaulted ceiling
Yep.
in this area? Is it full?
It is full up here.
This shit's just everywhere. Hey, Grim. You know one of your spears?
Can't we just blast
Okay.
Oh, apologies. Here, no, here, no, sorry. It is just up here.
Okay,
not down
but
here.
it's just
Here is
it's like
space.
it's
Yeah.
vault. It's like it's just
Vault,
waves
vault.
immediately.
And then yeah,
Okay.
vault. Like it's like this entire row here is just vaults.
Okay.
going up here.
All right. Well, if there's nothing here, I'm gonna
Right here.
step
Yeah,
this
Nothing
way.
here,
Catacombs.
but it does vault here, and here as well. And there's a space here.
You want me to open this door, don't you?
Oh,
Nope,
there's.
nope, we're just we're gonna look around and
Open the door.
I just.
I know you want to.
I kind of do, but if we open every fucking door here, we're gonna be here for a while. Like, I don't know. I only want to open the doors
mean-
that seem to be in very interesting locations, not the ones that are in the pillars anymore.
So
we'll take a look around and see if we notice anything that looks interesting
It's
first.
got a name on the outside?
Is there any inscriptions on the outside of this door?
roll me a perception.
16 plus 8,
16 plus 8.
24.
So you notice that it's been like it's not something that you would notice like offhand unless you're looking for it, but it does look like it is plastered over a little bit. I guess not plastered, but like cemented over, I guess. Is the best way
Like
to
somebody
put it.
tried to
They
fill it in or something, or
Yeah, someone
hide
filled it in. Yeah.
Can I make out anything about it, or is it just illegible?
It's illegible, but some work might be able to like open it back out.
Look to Solaris like, I want to take a minute to at least crack it open a little bit. Not the door, but a point to the lettering here. Might be able to clean that up a little bit. See, might say.
Sure.
Right. I'm gonna go up to it. Let's see if I can just clean it up a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a crafting check.
Fuck. Okay.
First big when I need him.
9.
9?
Yep. 9.
9.
A fighter, not a crafter.
You start scratching away with whatever tool you got on you, sword, dagger, or whatever. Just scratching away, and you seem to do more harm than good as you start to scratch out.
Yeah.
the
No,
name,
that's
or
not
scratch
gonna.
out what's written on that.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Fuck. Okay. Anyway, I guess we'll just put a pin in it.
Well, this one does have insignia. We didn't notice that in some of the other ones, though, right?
It's
Oh,
true.
we looked.
Nobody looked hard enough.
Yeah, we didn't
Nobody
look hard enough.
It is like one of those things that unless you look for it, you might not see it. It's well done, basically. But it is noticeable.
Is this
if you
also
look at
like
it.
a similar pillar to all the other stuff, or is it like its own
Yes.
room? Okay, so it's a similar pillar.
Looks similar.
All right. Well, just want to move on.
I'm curious about
Huh.
why it's painted over.
Yeah, that's curious.
Well, we cleared out the ooze here, so I'm gonna backtrack a moment. Here, so we cleared out this ooze.
Yep.
But I backtrack to here. Is the ooze over this area right now? In front of me?
It does look like the ooze is over that area there.
Okay.
It seems to have filled that back out.
I know there's a gap, so I'm gonna kind of shimmy along the gap here, where I know it's safe.
Okay.
And I want to take a look at these two
The stone
doors. I want to see if I notice, now that I'm kind of looking for it.
Noticing it now, noticing it beforehand, you do notice it on these as well.
Okay. These also are all cemented over, I take it as well?
Yeah. It looks like plastered, cemented, whatever that is, over the top of it.
Glancing down at the next ones, I know it's a little dark, but since I now know what I'm looking for, would I be able to at least see it, even if it's just
hard
faint?
to tell from this distance.
I know how to I can shimmy along the wall here and just quickly
Okay.
check these doors too.
And yeah,
Okay.
pretty much so the same.
As you get to the
Assume-
last door, Strahd comes down the stairs.
You're
Oh!
down the stairs. No, I'm just kidding. Ring, ding, ding, ding.
But no, I'm gonna make my way back over here. I again, before I cross here, I'm gonna look up, just make sure it hasn't filled back in.
Nope.
I take it the ceiling in front of me here is still.
Yeah, it's all empty.
Okay, good. Make my way back as I went.
Now,
Reflex. But yeah, when I get back to everybody here, I'm gonna be like, all right, I just checked the other doors, and yeah, no, they all have that like cemented, filled in, labels above them. Like they all have them. Never noticed them before. So I'd say maybe keep an eye out for any that aren't filled in. Yeah. Here. I see to my left and right. I'm kind of peeking around the wall.
I mean, you see much of the same.
Okay.
It's pretty uniform.
Yeah, tough to say.
Is there anything in particular that like really like stands out differently compared to what we've seen thus far?
Only a perception check.
$22.
Nothing standing out.
You know what? If you're gonna focus on this one though, let's just open this one. If you're gonna kick yourself if you've thought about this one that much and don't open it.
What's in there? I gotta know.
Well, I mean,
I'm
at this point. I'm sitting there like I'm ready to fucking move on and leave this one behind us. Grim's the one standing in front of the door.
I'm gonna go back around this corner and be like, Grim, open the door.
Tevnor,
Go.
come up next to me,
Okay,
please.
I'm gonna come up next to him here and be like, okay, Grim, break it open and get ready to slam it shut just in case.
On 3. 3.
I'm also getting my shield ready.
Okay.
I have my sword at the ready as well.
I've got my bow at the door, but
Okay.
21.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you don't got to roll for these for you specifically,
Oh, okay.
especially you. You've opened these up a few times now. You got the gist of how they work.
He's got a method.
Unless it's stuck, then yeah. This one is not stuck. It opens. You give it that grunt of strength, and it opens up, and you see a skeleton draped in white linens atop a marble slab at the center of the little crypt there, clutching a bell to his sunken chest. Fitted over his skull is a tall chef's hat. And the inscription,
Don't do it, Nutty.
reads,
Don't do it.
Biscal Offenheis,
Oh, okay.
Chef Deluxe.
Biscal
Offenheis.
Offenheis?
Offenheiss.
Okay,
Offenheis.
that's what I figured. Okay.
See, Nutty.
Scale
Nutty, I would-
Offenheis. And then what was it? What was the title after that?
Chef Deluxe.
You missed a golden opportunity there, Nutty.
Don't.
The plaque really says Spurnity Spur.
Bork.
Duvenschmerzen
I didn't want to do that, no. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Close the door, Grim. It's the chef.
Okie dokie.
Also detecting. I'll be detecting magic as I approach
You do
each of
detect
these.
magic.
I do detect magic.
As you open the door, you do detect magic.
Ooh.
What do you-
School?
Enchantment.
All right, Grim, close it up. We're moving on here.
but I sense magic.
Wait. Okay, stop closing it, Grim.
What was in there? What
Make
was
up
in
your
there?
mind.
Everything good?
Well, from what I can see and read, it looks like it's the chef.
Is there food in there?
More in particular, some guy called Biscal Offenheis, Chef Deluxe. No,
Tell him to make me
He's-
something. I'm hungry.
he's dead. He's a pile of bones with a chef's
That
hat.
hasn't stopped anything
With
else
a
in
chef's
here.
hat, and you said there was a bell. He had a.
Yeah, like one of those like
There's a
little
bell
dinner
against
bells.
his
Yeah.
A
chest.
bell?
like a little wooden-handled bell.
Yeah, he's got like a little bell in his hand, and then saying that I stopped because I realized like what I just said, and it's Jasper we're
This
talking
I want
about.
the
immediately
What the
sounds
bell?
like a Jasper trap. Don't let him ring the bell.
Yeah,
Bell?
no, like the
There's
minute I
magic. There's
said-
evocation magic, which can be good, can be bad.
Ding, ding, ding!
Nope.
No,
I'm just.
you're not even getting in the room.
I'm putting a foot out. I get like one of my foot paws out, just pushing Jasper away. Like,
Oh
nope.
my god.
Bell!
You guys are so mean to Jasper.
Should make him roll like a strength check. See if he can push through.
Do you really want to ring that
I
bell?
don't.
Like, how badly do you want to ring that
Jasper
bell?
wants to ring this bell.
Roll me a strength check.
Wolf, what
check
did you
against
do?
His, athletics. Roll me an athletics check against whoever's holding you.
Athletics.
I'm gonna assist.
Oh,
I'm gonna
you
grab
got
him from
lucky.
the back.
Nope.
Like, no, I'm grabbing him from the fucking collar and assisting.
Bell! What the bell?
Yeah,
Let's
like,
go
shut the
like,
door.
Wow.
like as I was describing it, like the minute I said bell, I fucking stopped because I realized what I just fucking said. We have Jasper.
Bell! Ring the bell, come on. Just once?
So
It's probably a dinner bell, Jasper.
That's exactly why I want to ring it. Food will
Yeah.
come then.
But I don't think it's a dinner bell
No.
for us.
We're probably on the menu.
So
I
Solaris,
still want to ring it.
you said you detected magic when we opened this.
Yep. And as soon as he shut that door, magic gone.
It's the bell.
Or the chef's hat.
Oh, the chef's hat.
You put on the chef's hat, you become such a badass. Like
+2 cooking.
What's his name from the fucking movies in the Missouri? Fucking,
Oh,
I forget his
Grim,
name. It's
Grim,
something.
pull it back up, and I just wanna check around.
Okie
Carefully, sort of checking for like traps, wires, plates, other stuff. Keeping an eye out for that. I'm just gonna reach out and like sort of like just put a finger gently on the bell and see if I can sense magic on it.
You do gotta step inside to reach the bell. It's
Okay.
a little bit wider of a wider of a space. It's too
Looking
long for
out-
a reach.
I'm gonna scan for look for like traps, wires, like something that could set off like a
Something that might
evocation
cut your
trap.
hand off if you put it across there. Yeah.
Do you want me to roll or anything or?
Roll a perception for me, yeah.
Drum roll, hey.
Ding!
So yeah, just trying to keep an eye out for any trappy, trippies, whatever. I'm gonna reach in and just sort of like reach out, just put a finger on the bell, just touch it.
So as you're reaching toward the bell, you notice something.
Ring my bell.
There's a bit of a glint. Like his hat's kind of decayed a little bit, and with the light behind you, you catch like a little glint from like somewhere like inside the hat as you're reaching out for the bell.
Can I sort of? Yeah, I'll inspect the hat and see if I can see what's in there.
You pull the hat off. On the inside, is
A rat, isn't it?
Rat and hat.
Is a spork with a bejeweled handle. Looking at the metal, it actually kind of looks like those Electrum that you've seen before.
A spork with a bejeweled handle.
Made of electrum.
Made of Electrum.
They've been screwing
a little
us
hefty.
MREs.
I'll reach out gently and touch the spork.
Non-magical.
And bejeweled?
Mhm.
I'll slowly pull that out.
And before it was some like magical like fucking
Bejeweled
spork
spork.
of everlasting death or something.
Then I'll reach out and just touch. I'm scared now. I'm gonna touch the. If there's a jeweled thing hidden in his hat, why is the. Something's magical though. I gotta touch the bell. I'm gonna gently touch the bell because that's what I do.
So,
I touch. I
little
touch
did
things.
you guys know. Little did you guys know it was also a Solaris trap.
If it's magic, I have to touch it.
Jasper's
I'm sitting here. I got both my arms crossed. I'm tapping a fucking paw. I've got my tails wagging annoyed, and I'm like, do I have to put you in the bag now too?
Hey, that's not fair. Why does he get to ring the bell? I want to ring the bell.
You touch the bell. It seems to be. It is magical for one.
Give me bell.
It is a. How would I put it? It is like it's not a command spell per se, but it is a catalyst. We'll say, as it is like the first half of the instructions to something. When you ring me, basically, and then it ends. And then it transfers to something else.
Ring
How
it.
am I gonna put that in my notes? When Slash touches it and discerns that it's a catalyst of sorts, it is the first stage in something.
When you
I
ring
guess would be
me,
the best way to put it.
I go ding. I go ring-a-ding-ding. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding.
It's also what the fox says.
Can I spend like a minute with my finger on it to try and like identify it?
Sure.
I don't know. She's not gonna get turned on like
Because
that.
I
but you
don't
can
want
try
to
it.
ring it yet without trying that.
Okay. Spending the minute to identify it, go ahead and roll me your check. Of course, you roll high. I expect it at this point.
It's Solaris. If
Um,
he's not rolling a fucking 18 to 20 on
So,
a identify, it's
um,
15 to 20.
it is. It's like a handoff spell. So first stage, it's like the receiver or the sender. There's a receiver somewhere here that does something else, but it is just a sending spell essentially. Like it just
Well,
sends the
there's one
instructions
way to
to
find
this.
out.
And like I said, it is enchantment. It's the highest level spell that you're able to catch.
Jasper's gonna say, Solaris! Ring it!
Well, I don't know what it does,
It
but
rings! That's what it does! Ring it!
it's enchanted to send a signal to something.
And
Yeah.
knowing that this is the enchantment that you detected, you're able to filter it out, and evocation is the next highest magic that you detect.
So it sends a signal to something that propagates evocation magic, which is usually I just sort of like light a little fire in my hand. Something like this.
Except maybe food! Ring it!
Well, I don't know what it. Actually, look what I found. I'm going to show him the spork.
It's like a baby roll. It's like distraction. Here.
Yeah, the bell is actually just an ordinary bell. It doesn't even have a dinger in it.
Can
And
I
I
have
hand
it?
him the spork.
Can I have it?
You can have the spork, yes.
Oh, okay. Ring the bell!
It doesn't work. It's broken.
Use the spork to ring the
He's
bell!
like halfway through explaining it's something that propagates this magic. Here, just have the spork. It doesn't do anything. Neither does the bell. The bell's broken.
And then as I walk out, I'm going to whisper to Grim, close the door.
I got a spork.
Grim, open the door. Grim, close the door. Grim, open the door. Grim, close the door. What am I, a bellman?
Here, have a bell for the bell.
You're a bell waiter.
Elevator go up. Elevator go down.
So this is an Electrum spork with a jeweled handle.
Yep.
All right. So we just help him close the door.
All right.
Aw. Well, should we keep heading towards the corner and just sort of work our way around the outside of the room?
I don't see why not.
Or like go between these next two or something, see what we see?
You should do the perimeter first.
Sounds good to me. wanted to peek up here and take it. There's ooze. Feeling above.
In front, yes. Yeah. Here. Gap here. Gap here.
You know what? Shits and gigs. I'm gonna foxfire the ooze.
Okay.
I don't have that.
You're
I don't
not
have
gonna
them-
foxfire the ooze.
Hold on. 13?
13. Hits.
Okay. Foxfire doesn't really do much. It's 1d4 plus 2 electric damage. 6 electric damage.
6 electric damage. So, with you foxfiring it, you send the spell out. It hits, electrocutes, and a pseudopod comes screaming out in your direction. Roll me a reflex save.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, Grim, you're gonna handle these from now on.
Did you
Reflex
just get attacked
save,
by a
okay.
pillbug?
Okay, reflex for you. 8, so 8 plus 8. Woohoo.
16. All right.
You just got attacked by a
Damage.
pillbug. Isn't that what a pseudopod is, pillbug?
Yeah. Well, not a pill bug, but just like a arm. Wait. Yeah, 5 bludgeoning damage. Oh, sorry. Half. So 2 bludgeoning damage and 3 acid damage.
Oof, okay. 5 damage, ouch.
As that exchange
Alright.
sort of happens, I'm gonna fire off a reduce flame at it as it like retracts.
So it's retracting and it's retreating back up into the deal there. So it's gonna get a little bit of an AC bonus there.
Okay,
So,
but
but
I'm
roll-
still gonna try and
Yep.
fuck you.
Is it just hanging out in the ceiling?
Fuck
Fuck you!
Fuck
AC bonus that.
God damn. Dead.
Fuck your AC bonus.
Like, how come that shit never struck back at Grim?
I used mundane
Oof.
weapons.
30 fire damage.
Woof.
How much,
And it's gonna take a persistent burn too.
If you don't outright fucking kill it.
now, is that near the goop? How much does the goop recede as a result of this monumentous fireball coming in its face?
It hits. He like pinpoint, like it's like retreated almost all the way back into it, and the fire just goes right in after it.
Use the force, Luke. Right down the
10
exhaust pipe.
persistent fire damage.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Okay. You feel the entire area rumble just a little bit with that. Enough so to make dust shake from the ceiling and land. in
Don't
your
do that
heads.
again.
Ah, it's gonna collapse!
I'm gonna look at Solaris and be like, what did we just do?
I don't know, but I think everybody knows we're here now.
Yeah.
They didn't before, they do now.
Fuck. Yeah, no, well, do we want to continue working, taking a look down here? Because we might have just anchored something, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows that we're here now.
Quick question. So whenever you, I can't remember off the top of my head. Persistent damage happens if they fail, correct? So like they get their save at the end of the turn,
Happens
And
at the end of their turn, and then they get a check.
then they get the check. Okay.
Yeah.
So about a second later, you hear another rumble, and it shakes
You did. Did you do that?
the building again, and then silence.
Solaris. I think you
But-
pissed something off.
Well, maybe it will leave us alone now. Don't like when things hurt our fluff.
Let's ring the bell.
Thanks. Fucking. go forward and check this and see what I see. Another door. Ooh. But, do I see any more vaulted things this way?
It's safe there. It's like pretty much like no vaults all in like this area here. This kind of like little spot.
Okay, and what
But it does
about
vault back out here.
in front of me,
and
like over here?
Over here, yes.
Okay, looking up at the ceiling, I see ooze and stuff up there as usual, right?
You do, yes.
Okay. I am curious to know if these things strike back at magical or kinds of attacks. So I'm gonna foxfire it again.
Just fuzzy things.
I'm gonna have a. Ooh, that shook a bit. Grim, maybe have your spear ready if that thing strikes. Actually, let Grim keep throwing his spear, and you be ready with your deflect.
Yeah, that's. I want to test the theory this time though. And I'm totally like I'm expecting it to fucking strike back at me this time, so I'm gonna foxfire it.
Okay. But
For 12.
That is not enough.
Is that the
You
pocket
miss
match
with your
version?
foxfire, and
Ah.
it like zaps the side of the vault. You're just a little bit off with your aim.
You know,
Pat
try.
Fenmore on the head and be like, "This is how it's done," and I'm just gonna hawk my javelin at it.
Wait. You know what? No, I'm doing another one.
That javelin's gone.
yeah.
Same fucking time as he throws that spear, I let loose another
Yep.
one.
You both let loose at the same time.
I believe that is going to be a plus. It's a +3. For some reason, that doesn't get the bonus. So, 22.
22. Definitely hits. And Grim, what about you?
You want me to roll for a hit?
Don't roll to hit because you've already hit him plenty of times.
Five,
Roll your
Okay.
5
damage.
electric damage.
Loop. 10 damage. Piercing, so that
10
matters.
damage. Might, yeah. So
There's
It's
two.
moved up a little bit. I'm trying to get my kid in bed, so I'm just kind of at the end. Yeah.
This dice is just for my decision-making process.
Well, you're making good decisions.
that was 4 damage for you, Fevnor, right?
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah, because it was a 3 damage and then +2.
Okay. And
5 electric
Grim, you
damage.
said yours was how much?
10.
And with that, another loud rumble hits as this thing is going to strike out, and it's kind of something from the same spot here.
I feel like
1
I
to 3
can't
is
anymore.
1 through 3 is going to be Grim here.
Can you stop doing that?
Roll me a
Reflex
reflex
save?
save. Yeah.
Unless this is a 20, I'm probably getting hit. Grim is not very reflexive. Nope.
What's total?
Do 11.
Already in deflection?
11?
We're a little far away
Only-
there.
it doesn't work for save stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, you mean I can't roll reflex saves on arrows?
Warrior, are you?
5 bludgeoning and 6 acid damage as this pseudopod comes and strikes out, like it goes like right at both of you, and at the very last second it hits Grim and retreats back into the
Let's stop attacking it if we don't
And-
need to.
is
doing the castle.
very long, drawn out rumble hits. Lasts about, say, about 6 seconds or so. And almost like a torrent of waters, this obsidian geyser flows out of that opening and starts spilling out on the ground in front of you.
Oh.
And right there, we're gonna end the session.
Can we go up the stairs now?
It's my final thing. I'm gonna look to Solaris and be like, "Oops."
Pissing off the castle.
And is it only flowing out of this geyser? I mean, this ceiling piece?
A quick look, no, it's flowing out of all of them.
I think we killed it. Maybe.
I think you pissed it off.
Told you to stop doing that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it doesn't look dead. It looks angry.
Oh.
Hungry.
Should have rang the bell.
Fuck.
Ah, fuck. All right, and right there, it's gonna be initiative. Pretty much start the next session, but we're gonna go ahead and end it now because it is already 11:30. And
Hey, wait, before
well,
you
unless-
end, can I ring a bell?
well, first, unless Grim is okay with going some more.
You're really
no,
not
actually,
answering my
it-
question.
No, it ends then. Okay.
Oh,
So yeah, we're gonna end the session there.
Can
Can
I use
I-
my +1 to ring the rocket bell?
can I retcon something just a little bit? Like, I wanted to look at my backpack. Did I still have that seed that I could plant for the golem?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Shit.
I see you got a filter, nutty buddy.
I do. Yep. So
Is
it's
that?
all blurry back there.
Is that a program or is that a?
No, it's,
He don't
it's
want you to.
Discord. Discord.
He don't.
Yeah,
He
I
don't
can
want
also
you to
do-
see the flashlight.
Yeah, I
Can
got a
you make it
flashlight right
blur
there.
you instead of the background?
Is it, can I go like this? No, it's gonna follow me. It's gonna follow me. No.
Look out, nutty! There's a ghost stalking you.
Can do. Hold on.
You can go bye bye.
You
Oh,
can
Paulie.
always do
Ah,
what
okay.
Wolf does and just
What?
make a little avatar thing.
I don't know why you don't have some ominous DM background.
Well, I can't do custom unless I have Nitro, and I don't have Nitro because I'm not gonna pay for Nitro. So
Yeah, I don't.
if I did, I absolutely would be throwing stuff in the background.
I heard my name.
Yeah, that was me. Everybody was talking in the meantime, so I stopped. Did you get an answer on that if the time stops thing?
Yep, time stops.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you knew. I
Yeah, when
tested it while
everybody's
you guys
out
were
of
in
server,
D&D.
yeah.
Time stop?
It for sure
Yeah.
works.
I also logged out as soon as the rain started, so that we can actually collect that rainwater instead of like
Oh, it's raining.
like
right now.
I purposely logged out of the game when it started raining.
Well, Grim's back in it, so it's raining.
I'm gonna be logging out in a second. I'm just testing if the empty garbage thing works now.
What's the
Just
garbage
don't-
can? What's wrong with the garbage cans?
Just don't throw away tin cans and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, I
Tin
never
tin
thought-
cans, toothpaste or toothbrushes, pop cans, all that stuff is usable for me.
Fuck, what can we throw away?
Hey, have we
That's
started
why.
the
That's
menu yet?
that's honestly why I didn't want it implemented when Endless was talking about it, because I feel like everybody's gonna start destroying shit that we need.
Wait. Does
Doesn't it,
Has
you
anybody
trash
started-
boy?
has anybody
So,
started making
wait,
ammo
what-
yet?
What garbage thing?
We have some ammo mold. Garbage cans. There's an option on a garbage can to empty it. So
Okay.
basically discard items forever.
Gotcha.
So like if you have a bunch of like weird shit, extra books, I know you can burn them too for fuel.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
there's
say
really
we
not
should.
need
Not in the
to throw
recording
much
now.
anything away.